Good morning, good Saturday morning, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? There's a lot going on, I guess. Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining me this morning. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that likey, share it out if you can. Somehow, Diva was telling me this morning that she couldn't see the live. So I don't know what's going on. So if y'all can, please share it out. What's up, just Andrea? Are you going to Vegas? Ooh, it's been a lot, right? It's been a lot with this Vegas thing. And so I've been checking out some lives and I want to welcome everybody. Thank you, Truth and Reason. That's just how to read my book, baby girl. I want to thank you for joining my membership. Again, I'm kind of stuck on that, but I appreciate you all who have memberships for helping the sister out because it's another way to support me. But we need to come up with something to do for memberships. So Kimberly Black always drop my Gmail. You guys can hit me on Gmail and we could come up with something. Now I know Very Carey, she's going to have what we call is Name That Tune or Don't Forget the Lyrics. She's waiting on some other people to contribute to the game, and not as far as monetary contribution, but songs and stuff, and we gonna play that. I know Just Read My Book is real good at music. Hey, Regina, and what's going on, baby? Long time no see. Hope all is well with you, Regina, and everyone in this chat. We gonna talk about the oversaturation of this Vegas trip. I am so freaking tired, but again, anticipation, they drawing up more drama so we all can look for a good Vegas show, I guess. The show. Now I got some tea. I don't know if I want to drop that tea. I was telling Diva about it. I don't know whether I want to drop that tea today, but let's keep in mind anything that we say on here as a content creator, whether we spinning a true or false narrative, can go a long way. We are social media influencers, good, bad, or indifferent. I watch people get so bullied on here sometimes, that sometimes that they change who they are, or they change their profile pictures, they change their backgrounds, they change their appearance, they come on camera, they do all this because they are influenced, whether it's good or bad, to do something different. You never know which way influencing a person may go. I just watch it and I sit back and I laugh and I talk to Diva. Hey, Ray Black. I talked to Diva about it. I said, look at so-and-so. They done made her do so-and-so or made him. I never forget Uncle Tim used to come on and show his bedspread. I think he used to be in his bedroom. And they talked about him so bad, a couple of videos later, he had then changed his bedroom settings, the sheets and stuff. So you do influence people, like I said, they compete so much on here that is almost ridiculous. Just be who you are. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna drop the tea later. Y'all, there's some tea, I believe. But a lot of things we say on here could be true or not true. And unfortunately, it seems like you get most of the narratives of stories or whatever not being true that gets spun the most, and you always got to come out here. And it seems like you have to always defend yourself. And that's not a good place to be in. But as a content creator, a social media influencer, whatever they want to call us, it happens. Now, I bring that up to say this. I'm going to segue into this, the Sassy thing. Now, Sassy is really getting a beating on these streets, but she holds her own. One thing I like about Sassy, y'all can say what you want. She will hold her own and cuss you the entire F out and keep it moving. But she's really getting backlash from something I said in here, I believe. But that's how I felt. And I really wanted to know, what was the purpose of Cheffy going on this trip, and why did Sassy want her to go on this trip so much? Are you throwing her into the lion's den? Maybe you don't feel that way, but that's the way I felt. Now, that was just something I said, but it went a long way. And the only reason why it went a long way is because some people just don't like Sassy. So I happened to tune into Ronnie Q, and Ronnie Q was just joking and said, Mz.Teavalocity, you started this. And to be honest, I did, but I didn't mean it in that way. But because people are concerned, they say they concerned, and then you kind of wonder, how could people who really don't know you be concerned? Are we really concerned for Cheffy? Do we really give a damn about what happens to Cheffy? Well, I do. And I believe, hey, TC, baby. And I believe a lot of people are concerned because we see how things go on here. We see how things happen with the chaos demon. So, even though you do something out the kindness of your heart, and is a good gesture, sometimes people will view it as bad. And I think that's what's happening with Sassy in this situation. So I went over there to Ronnie Q, and they was dragging her over there. And Sassy stood in the paint. She always stands in the paint, whether you like her or not. She stood there and took that ass whooping. But not only did she stand there and take the ass whooping, I was sent a link to go over to Miss Olivia's. On her, the little bit that I saw, because I went right to, the part with Sassy and two other content creators. And again, she was taking the ass beating over there. I went to the hood table. Everywhere she went this week, they drug the shit out of her because of this Cheffy thing. But Sassy stood on what she believed. And, they were taunting actually the audience, if you ask me. And I really love me some Sassy because I don't care what people say about her. I have my own personal relationship with her, and it's good. But they were taunting the people in the chat. And Cheffy, I noticed, was twerking in the chat as well, taunting the people like, she's going. And so people were getting angry. I could see where people was getting angry because they really believe in their own minds, like I believed, hey, life with Jamila Smooches, like I believed at one point that you were throwing Cheffy into the lion's den and they were going to eat her ass up. And who was she going with? Who would support her, right? But Sassy assured me, Miss T, she's good. And she said it to all of us. Y'all, she's good. I'm telling y'all, Cheffy gonna be good. And so then I went to spin the narrative, just joking. Oh, yeah, you and Talon is her security. You and Talon's gonna go. And she know I'm not going, but she's good. I'm telling she's good. So I have to believe Sassy when she say that Cheffy is good. But then I hear some other stuff last night. Made me concerned again that Ness must have drugged the shit out of Cheffy or turned on Cheffy. So for me, I'm this type of person. If you don't want me around, I'm not going to go around. I'm just not going to be around you. That's all you have to say. And I'm that type of person. Hey, Monique, that if you don't want me around, I'm not going to come around because it ain't that deep. But for some reason, they feel a need that they want to go on, these trips, to this trip to Las Vegas. But when I drop this tea, and like I told you, remember, we create content. We are social media influencers, whatever you want to call us, YouTubers, whatever name you want to give us. That's what we do down here. And that's what we're supposed to do, right? So some people are really, really upset with Sassy and they making videos about it and they cussing her out. And she's standing on her own. So Cheffy refused to get on the platform. She was in the chats just twerking. Hey, GFTV. And so it looks just kind of strange, you guys. It just looks a little offish. But again, I'm not here to judge Sassy. I'm going to go on what she believes. Please make sure y'all hit that like. I have 104 people in here. Come on, y'all could do better. All I ask is that you hit the like button. That's all I'm asking you. So I'll give you a minute, hit the like button, and then I'll be back. I love that part of that. I love the part of that intro where it says she remember who she was and it changed the game. That's important too, to know who you are. So anywho, I go over to Ronnie Q's and it got real ugly. And to be honest with you guys, I felt some kind of way when I heard when I heard Sassy and Yaya going back and forth. I was like, damn, it got real nasty. And yes, I did feel bad, even though Ronnie Q was joking and said, Mz.Teavalocity, you started it. I did feel as though that I had started that narrative. But before me, someone else had said it. But I did say I was very concerned for the girl's welfare. You know, now she's not no baby girl. She's not no teenager. No one has to babysit her. But then again, you're in a place where people really don't care for you. How comfortable can you be? And who's really going to sacrifice their good time for you and they don't know you? But again, I'm going to have to go with what Sassy said. Miss T, she's going to be all right. She's going. She's going to be all right. Y'all don't worry about her. And that's what I had to go on. But it got real nasty with Sassy and Yaya. I didn't know that they had a beef. And even if they didn't have a beef, some of the words that was spoken was enough to cause a beef. Now, today, Sassy, and the reason why I think is real, a lot of this shit I want y'all to keep in mind is a play. A lot of it is a play, and we all are involved in it. Everybody has some type of involvement, whether you're just in the chatting, making comments, you know, making conversing with each other, or you on the platforms. They're drumming up this anticipatory drama so we all could tune in. It's just oversaturated. Every day is something new. Somebody's falling out every day. So I'm just wondering how long this little vacation gonna last, or is it gonna take place? Yes, it's gonna take place. We are sure by Ness that it's gonna take place. But so it got so nasty, back to Yaya and Sassy, I'm all over the place, that, you know, some harsh words was spoken. So it created a beef. And that's what I didn't understand. Why was it so serious? Because people are angry at Sassy because they feel as though that Sassy is setting Chat Rep up. Not for 1 minute did I ever say, or I ever even had the thought that Sassy was setting Chat Rep up. I just wanted to know, why was she so dead set on Cheffy going? What is she a part of the show? Did Sassy know something about the show? And Sassy is talking in code somewhat. Well, y'all will see. Let's just wait. Y'all will see. Nothing's gonna happen to Cheffy as if she knew something. As if she knew something. And I knew she was supposed to meet with Cheffy somewhere else. But Sassy, hey Bree, what's going on, baby? Sassy is definitely taking a beating, and I felt bad when the exchange went, between her and Yaya, because I really like both of them, and I didn't see nothing there would make me think that Yaya and Sassy had some type of angst, some type of problem. But like I said, that shit came across really harsh, and that's why I took on that, damn, this is something like my fault, because I did say that, and now maybe I put it in people's heads that Sassy is basically throwing Cheffy to the wolves. Because I told you, it's so easy to influence people down here. Some of these people are just fucking bird brains. They just go for anything that's being said. But I got some tea that's really going to shock y'all. And I was wondering if I should say it, and somebody sent it to me, and I don't know if it's the truth. And I don't know how everybody always fact check shit, but I don't want to put out something false here. I don't want to, but I'm beginning to believe it's the truth because everybody hyping this Vegas shit up. And I don't think it's what we think it is. I think we're being played with. I think we're being tickled in our panties, playing with us. I'll let y'all know what I mean by that in a minute. But anywho, so Yaya, when I saw that it was kind of serious, I see where Yaya said alive the same time that Sassy is going live. So they somewhat competing. But again, whoever wants to give to Cheffy can go over to Sassy lives and do a donation. She's doing a fundraiser. I guess it's still going on. They haven't changed their mind. Cheffy will be attending, and Cheffy will be in good hands, according to Sassy. Yaya has a live for people who don't want to. Oh, the shit just gets wild down here for people who don't want to support Cheffy, the defunding of Cheffy trip. Now they went all into Cheffy don't have bras, and Cheffy don't have her hair done. She don't have this. She don't have that. Sassy is showing that all those things will be in place. And from what I know of Sassy, and this is actually our own relationship and what's shown on here, I don't think she would allow Cheffy to go anywhere and look any kind of way if she's sponsoring her along with other people. I'm going to believe that when she goes, she will go, looking good, feeling good. But they went to talking about her bras. They was demeaning Cheffy about how she carry herself, her clothing and stuff. I don't think that's necessary. Now, Sassy could handle herself. I'm not up here. Yeah, I think she gonna shock us. I think it's gonna be a shock. Cheffy will shock us, Jamel. I'm inclined to believe that. Now, I'm not here taking up for Sassy. I'm just saying she took on a bad ass beating, and again, she hit platforms defending herself, and she definitely spit fire back. It ain't like she just sat there and took that ass whooping. Sassy spit fire back on some of those panels, but I didn't like the exchange between her and Yaya. But both of those women can handle their own. Like I said, I thought they were good. Now, I know a couple of people don't like Sassy, and they make it well known, and people, attack her in the chats and shit. But I never thought that Yaya and her had some type of beef, or this is going to create some type of beef. Again, a lot of this shit, you guys, a lot of people are involving themselves to drum up content. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Drum up content. So they drumming up content. So you can't let some of this stuff bother you. Just gotta look at it. Hey, Brixton, babe, long time no see. This is just some shit they doing for this show or whatever. But from the information I got, y'all notice they doing a lot of talking about Vegas. Just hold on. Vegas this, Vegas that. We gonna do all this in Vegas. We gonna do that. I got my clothes. I got my makeup. It's hot. We gonna meet. Y'all could hook up with me here and do so and so. Now, do y'all really believe they going to Vegas? Now, I just said Vegas, right? Do y'all really believe that they going to Vegas? Hey, Trader Lane. Sassy fight back. She is no marshmallow. Hell no, in my opinion. People already felt the way about Sassy's now. Yeah, that's what I said. You could tell that people who didn't like her is now using this opportunity, baby, to just pile up on her. Because she have people just like me, just like you, everybody here. We have people who just don't like us. And this the shit I don't like about this fucking YouTube, especially over here. But I don't think it's over here because I watched it happen in other sectors too. If one person don't like you and somebody come, they always dog pile. To me, that's some weak shit. Come at me one-on-one. But again, a lot of this stuff drums up commentary. People are involving themselves in this trip who know damn well they're not going on this trip. You're not going. You're just trying to create drama and content. That's all it is, you guys. Don't get so disturbed. Don't buy into a lot of this shit is nothing but play. It's just a play. And we all are a part of it. And a lot of it is for kicks and views. Just like I'm down here talking about it, everybody else is talking about it because it's commentary. And it's happening right here. But getting back to the Vegas trip, if you notice, and I just want y'all to peep this, if you notice, they're putting a lot of emphasis on what they're going to do in Vegas. Just think about that. So that brought me to this. Are they really going to Vegas? Are they leading people to believe, and I just want to drop this, y'all take and do what y'all want. Is this trip really to Vegas or is it totally somewhere else? Will Lemon and Ness be in Vegas and Brooke and Lolo be in Vegas? Y'all just take that. Are they really going to Vegas or are they going somewhere else? I just want y'all to think about it. I think they're going to Vegas, but I don't believe there's going. Okay, Gemini, good. I'm gonna let you stay with that. Some hate Sassy because she thinks she is pretty. My God, today shouldn't we all? Well, we all think we pretty. I think I'm pretty, even in this state. Now y'all know I don't mind coming on camera looking busted. I think I'm pretty. I think I'm pretty. If you don't believe you pretty, who else gonna believe you pretty? Now, some ugly mofos around in this world who believe they pretty, but long as they have the confidence. They don't like Sassy because Sassy, they say Sassy is very condescending. Condescending, talking down on who? On who? Because I don't give a damn how Sassy talk. I don't care how Sassy look, even though I know how Sassy look. I don't care how she talk. I don't care what she has. I don't care if she behind the avatar, if she reveal herself. Now, y'all remember, everybody who's behind the avatar, and I'm not talking about Sassy, I'm just saying, apparently you'll see them if they're in Vegas. All these people are going to Vegas now. Trust and believe. This is just commentary. These people are not going to Vegas, but they drumming up enough shit that people believe it. Oh, this person is going out. These old people. You motherfuckers better hope that you live to be our age sometime. I hate that they saying old people. These old people going to do this. These old people going to do that. They surely not talking about me because I don't use any aids to help me walk or anything like that. A lot of this stuff is just bullshit. They just drumming up commentary, y'all, and content. That's all. Half of these people who saying they going, they not going. I don't care if you could be a fool to give these people your money if you want to, but they will not be going to Vegas. And if so, I can guarantee you from the tea I got, they won't see Lemon and Ness. I'm just gonna say this again. If all these people go to Vegas, Vegas is big enough for one that you don't have to see. These people don't have to see. But I can guarantee you they won't see Lemon and Ness. Maybe Brooke and Lolo will and Intrinsic. But the rest of all these people, I don't care how many people they saying in their group or what, I bet you they won't see them. But you guys, all this drama that they really, it's not even, it's not worth it, y'all. Remember, it's 3 days. Vegas is very, very big. And every day you hear something has been added on to Vegas. So what is really going on? Are they really going to Vegas? That's a question y'all need to ask. Are they really going to Vegas? Now, I got word different, but somebody could be lying to me. Somebody could be lying to me, but I heard they weren't even going to Vegas. Now, do I believe it? I don't know. I couldn't verify. This was just somebody who dropped some tea on. I couldn't verify, but they said they're not even going to Vegas. So I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think they sure drumming up Vegas a lot. They're going to Vegas, but they will be doing their own thing. May not see ones that are planning on going. I don't even know why people will want to go crash these young people thing. If that's what they're doing, if they call itself going to crash their party, why would you want to do that? I mean, it have happened before, but you could best believe it. I never knew that Sean Bradley and them were going on that cruise, so they kept a hush hush. Why are these people making so much ruckus about them going and who they going with and how they preparing themselves, what they're taking, what they're going to do? Because I call it all bullshit. I call it bullshit. It's just commentary, y'all. You just have to wait and see. Nobody hates online strangers. Some of us, no, Finn, believe it or not, some people truly, truly like online strangers. She is condescending, messy heifer, just like but everybody, you right, Fim, everyone is like that. Everyone here is like that. Everyone is messy. Some are condescending, you know. So I mean, she's no different than anyone else down here. What I notice about people here, you guys put people on pedestals, and I'm not just talking about you, Fem. I'm just talking about a lot of these people. You're the ones who put these people on pedestals. They never came out here and said they were better than anyone else. I've never heard her brag about all the things she has. Now I've heard her, say some things about her traveling and different things. I know the way she articulates, but I've never heard her come down here and say directly, unless I missed it, y'all can help me out. I'm better than all people down here. I'm here. I've never heard that about her. I ignore the condescending talk. That's all I do. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm back some, but my thing with chat reps going or is still pushing her to go is they don't want her to go. It's weird. Yeah, but I think something when you guys look at that, if this thing is such a push, it must be more to it. Don't sleep on it. I don't know anything. Like I said, I don't know no inside information, but if Sassy can assure us that chat rap going to be okay, she must have somebody who's going to be there with chat rap. Now, Langston said he's going, right? Now, I think he's trolling. But if he's going, then perhaps he'll look out for chat rep. Sassy's not going. But she assured us that Cheffy's going to be all right. And that's because I believe she do have people who's going or a person who's going that's going to look out for Cheffy. Yeah, I don't care about how Sassy talk down to people. Y'all don't pay her no mind. She can't be no better than the rest of us because we all here. We all here. That's why that shit don't bother me because we all here in the same place. I remember when people used to say they didn't like me because I talk down, I talk judgmental. I always say they. Sometimes it's just the terms I use. But if you really think about it, I can't be no better than, when you say better than, you could be well off. You could have more than some people down here. But that's never my concern. That's never my brag. That's never my boast because I can't be that great because my ass over here with everybody else. So I'm messy. I like drama. I may just have some things that's a little different than some people down here. Some of us are more fortunate than others, but it's not us. We should not come on here and downplay what others have. That's why I want to correct this. I'm glad that I said that statement so I could correct this. When I was talking about Lemon Carter the other day, I wasn't down in Lemon. I was just saying from the pictures that I have seen, that I had seen the prior day, the car wasn't a brand new car. It may have been a new car to him. When I used to buy a used car, it used to be a new car to me, but it wasn't a brand new car, and that's what I meant by that. And anytime you have your own and pay your own way, that's a plus. I commend you for that. So I never was talking down on Lemon, and I hope no one, he didn't take it that way. I was just saying from what I saw, it did look like a 2023 car to me. But I don't know how every 2023 car looked. I don't know how every 2023 car looked. So I wasn't downplaying Lemon at all. Like I said, I commend him to be a young man, and he's getting his own. Now, do I believe he cashed the bag? No, I'm not going to believe that shit. I already told y'all. I believe a lot of this is play. Something may be going on, but every day we got to hear what the sponsor said and more money the sponsor turning and more things they add. And I just think we're getting oversaturated and they're doing too much. And they get upset when people say they act like they never had anything. Maybe they're just playing it up, so we can really tune in to whatever it is, the show. But I don't believe half of the shit they saying. I'm just gonna tell you that. I'm sitting back listening. Mz.Teavalocity in chat, where's Shakim? He owes me $50. I don't know where Shakim at. I know I saw Shakim over in Coolin's ass just going wild. But yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. Let me go back because I digress. I wasn't talking about what Lemon has. Oh, don't have. That's something I don't do. I don't come down here and brag about nothing or what other people have. I don't do that, baby. That's just something I don't want to do. The schools open in August, so that's one. They said they're gonna make drop out because if they have school age kids, they have to get kicked. Girl, like I said, all commentary and pictures, thank you, Kimberly, are allegedly. But allegedly, when I said I was gonna drop the T, and it ain't nothing piping hot. But now I heard, now this is just what I heard. Like I said, sometimes people push shit to you because they want you to put it out there and spread false narratives, y'all. This is allegedly, but I heard that they weren't even going to Vegas. Now that's what I was told. I think that there's some secrecy going on here, and that the people, now everyone is not privy to the information. It's just some shit somebody dropped on me last night, y'all. I'm not saying it's factual. Thank you, Kimberly. Everything here is alleged. Ain't nobody called me behind the scenes. It's something somebody sent them and told me that they weren't even going to Vegas. And that's why they playing Vegas up so much to throw people off. Now, I could be wrong. I don't see where they would sit and just lie like that. But they said there is a secret location, that they were offered some things, to be a part of something, but it wasn't Vegas. So perhaps they going somewhere sooner or after Vegas, Lemon and Ness, or it is Vegas and somebody just was lying to me. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, Ness ain't never told me that. Lemon ain't never told me that. The donor has never told me that. Somebody just sent me over a message and told me, don't believe the hype. Is all being drummed up. Is a play, but they're not going to Vegas. So Sean did not interfere with Jay Wilson nor Tracy agenda or people. Okay, they act like they're upset about all of the talk and narratives, but they really enjoying it. Of course, it's getting attention. Now, I don't know. Somebody gonna have to tell me what happened with Cheffy. Somebody said that Ness really drugged the shit out of Cheffy, but I wasn't there. We have heard her say that and worse. Okay. I didn't know that. I think people are jealous of Sassy. Yeah, I think so too. And people say, well, why should they be jealous? How am I be jealous? I'm not jealous of nobody. A lot of times when people come out here and they portray their character, their personas, some people can't get envious of you. They don't even really have to know you, y'all. We all are just human people. Just come on. We're human. Hey, Yaya. What's going on, baby? Yeah, we're human. So some people cannot like her because of the way she carries herself, her character, her persona, and people think she too condescending or she thinks she's better than us, but she can't be no better than none of us because we all here. And some of us do have things and some of us are at different levels, but we still know better because our ass is over here. And if you call us ghetto and ratchet, then you must be ghetto and ratchet too, because you over here with us. Now that's what I say. So I don't know. I think people were genuinely concerned, and they do believe because of what we see on here, because the behaviors that these people display make you question a lot of stuff. And I think that most of us was really concerned. I don't even give a shit. Now it's so oversaturated, it's overplayed. If Sassy go, she go. I mean, if Cheffy go, she go. If she don't go, she don't. I don't even give a shit now because it's too much going on now. It's too much drama. Now she's getting all the attention, and it seems like is Cheffy and Sassy. Cheffy and Sassy, it done went overboard. So I really don't care if they go, if they don't go. If they go, I want those young people to enjoy themselves. Queen Diva and I are not going. I would never go. It's just not my cup of tea, my cup of company. And that's no shade. I'm just telling you who I am. For one, I'm too old to be running around with them. Okay? So if all those people going, let them go. But a lot of this shit is just being drummed up for drama and commentary. It's clicks and views. And that could also be possibly to include them mistreating Cheffy too. That shit don't have to be real, but I don't trust it. I like me some Sassy. She would be someone I would hang out with. I like the classy, condescending type. Reminds me of myself. Okay. My thing is, if you can't afford to pay your own vacation, why go? Grown folks, that's a good question. But again, she has someone who wants to sponsor her so she could go. Now all the other stuff, we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. I'm not going to jump on it. I'm telling you, this shit is getting to be real oversaturated. This Vegas trip. It's 2 more months. Do y'all really know? These some questions I just want to ask you. Do you really think it's 2 more months from now? Could it possibly be next month? See what I'm talking about? We don't know. All these goddamn plays, we don't know what's real and what's fake with this Vegas trip. Are they really going to Vegas? Or are they going somewhere else? Are they really going to a place where the floors are restricted? Are they celebrities now and we don't know about it? The floors are restricted, only people go. You talking about a real upscale, classy place when you talk about is only restricted for certain people. What's real and what's fake in all this? What's fake and what's real? Hey, Rebel, I don't know. He's one who's going. Now they say they got Jay Wilson and Vivian and some other. What the hell are they going for? Maybe they just could decide that they want to go and they have fun. Let me tell you something. Vegas is so big. I was in a part, I had flew into a part of Nevada, right? I forgot the name of it. It was years ago. Little place, y'all. Little place. I had to take an air link in there. My girlfriend and I. We air linked in there, had casinos, but it was a little place I had never heard of. Vegas is big. You don't ever have to encounter each other. But now they have the party bus. They have these meetups. You guys are amping these people up like they fucking celebrities. That's what I mean. We do too much down here. They're just content creators getting together. Someone offered them an all-paid, I guess, an all-paid vacation, and they taking advantage of that. And now we done made it into this big show, and all these elaborate things that they gonna have, and it don't even have to be that. All this shit could be just for clicks and views. That's what I believe it is. All for clicks and views. I don't like people speaking to me that way. I will teach them folks how to. Who? Sorry, I stepped away. Hey, Chavrick says she has traveled by herself before, and she doesn't. She's a grown ass woman. Why would she need a babysitter? She's a grown woman. But I would just hope that she wouldn't go there with that she do on here. Now, personally, yesterday, the little bit I watched. Hey, everybody coming into the room, please make sure y'all hit that like. Now, what I watched yesterday, Chat Red was doing a lot of twerking in people's chat, but she never hit the platform. So to me, it's as if, see that shit like that for me, and this just for Mz.Teavalocity. I ain't talking about, that's antagonizing people. That's just creating mess that you don't need to be. You twerking in the chat, but somebody that asks you to hit their platform and just say a little bit of something. But again, I wasn't in none of those lives the entire life, so I can't see. But from what I saw from the time I was there, she never hit a platform, but she was doing a lot of twerking in the chat. So is Chat Rep 2 antagonizing people? Again, I saw Sassy hit a platform. I saw people up there saying it was Shakeem Ra, ha ha, boo ha ha, the sun god. You making quite a name for yourself, young man. I hope you making a good name for yourself. That's all I could say. That's it, and that's all. Thanks for joining me, Shakeem. But anyway, so I'm beginning to believe that some of this shit is not what we think it is, and they're trying to lead us to believe that something is what it really ain't. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Something is what it really ain't. They doing too much talking. They come on here and make sure shit that they should be talking in a group behind the scenes, they make sure they make it public. And I think the reason why that's being done, and that's why I say this is a play and they could do what they want with the fuck what I'm about to say, is because they're presenting too much of their business in front of us. In front of us. That's why I'm telling y'all, it is what it ain't. Catch that. It is what it ain't. Now, I'm just going to say that. Child is all background noise and distract. Exactly. Exactly. Good morning, Rebel Son. That's just them speaking. My issue is I don't give a fuck about how you talk to anybody, but I can promise you, you ain't talking to me. These fools do the very same shit that drag other people for doing. Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, we all over here, so we all can't be no better than the other when it comes to us being condescending and talking down on people. You know, we can't be that much better. Well, at least you are being honest, bestie, and that's why I love you. Fuck the naysayers, Fem. Oh, Femi, I stopped buying new cars and now I'm ashamed to admit it. Yeah, soon you take the new car off the lot, baby, it depreciates. So, I mean, but it is what it is. At Miss T, I think you give knowledge, and for some folks, that's a threat. You have class and confidence, and secure folks hate that. That could be some reason why people dislike people, because of the way they carry themselves. It's not, you don't even know what half of these people have. They behind avatars. And I don't care. See, I don't care what you have, because whatever bill that I have, you are not paying for it. The only way you are contributing to me paying for my bills is by the clicks and views here, the little bit of change that I get here. And that's for gambling. That's for my casino money. It's not really paying any bills here. So I don't care what other people have. Oh, come on, Diva. Please check those likes again, y'all. Come on, y'all could do better than that. I know a lot of y'all I hate watching. So I agree. I am sick of hearing about damn Vegas. Me too. I wish something else would happen, y'all, that maybe the Sassy and the Yaya should get real good. And I hate, because I like both of them. I love me some Sassy and Yaya. But maybe that'll go real good, that it'll take us away from the Vegas. Everything is Vegas. Every show you go over there now is about Vegas. Every show you go over the limits is about Vegas. And I'm just Vegas out now. And y'all just have to wait and see. And not me. I tell God what I want. My God is not good. Okay. Y'all, I only have 50 out of 250 people. This is some sick shit. I only have 59 likes. That's beyond fudged up. Y'all could do better than that. Come on, y'all. Y'all could do better than that. Thank you. I'm going to drop my link. Let me read some of this. That would be a shame, because people are donating to them to go to bed. Kimberly, I think people need to really pay attention before they just start dropping money. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to dissuade people from not giving. Just make sure you know what you're giving to. I'm just telling you, I think people are judging Chat Rap on her trolling persona and not who she is. Exposed TV, that's a great point. Hey, MVK, my New Jersey brother. I'm just gonna spend my money wisely. Miss T, like, I don't think it's jealousy. Well, you know, I was surprised to see you and Sassy have something going on. That shit really bothered me. But I said, hey, it ain't changed my infinity for you or Sassy. I still like y'all's fame. I was just surprised that y'all had really got into it like that. That shit bothered me. I'm going to Belize. What I got 2 more weeks and I'll be in Belize. I sure will. I'm ready to go. I am so ready to go to Belize. Queen Diva and I will be in Belize. Yep. That's where I'm going to, baby. Yeah. The same way if you can't afford a car but have to go fund me. I don't know about that. I wouldn't even do a GoFundMe. You know what? I would pray. Hey, Hotel. Hey, Real K. I would pray that I would never have to come on here and ask anyone for anything. People get in unfortunate situations, and this is a community that we know that do give, no matter what it looks like over here, how broke you think we are, how ratchet you think we are, how ghetto you think we are, how dramatic we are. People do give over here when you really need it. So I would just pray to the good Lord that I'm setting my life up that I never have to come on here and ask for anything. Yeah, Vegas is film. Vegas is not even that, you guys. Vegas is not all that. But again, if people have never gone anywhere in reference to Vegas, you know, it's very exciting, especially at night. But it's so much you could do in Vegas that, again, you don't even have to encounter each other. I don't think it's jealousy. You say you don't think it's jealousy. I think people are really somehow, you guys, they do develop some type of enviness or jealousy of you. They do. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow, yeah, but people really do because they focus on the wrong thing. See, they focus on what they think you have. They don't know you. Shit, they don't know you. They focus on how you talk, how you carry yourself, how much money you say. And so people do become envious of those type of things. And that's just the truth. It doesn't matter whether we on YouTube or not. I did the party bus right. But it's new to them, so let them enjoy it. Let them enjoy it. I'm not taking any away from these teeny boppers. Thank you, Ronnie Q. I'm not taking anything from these teeny boppers, these young people who I hope enjoy themselves. She is obsessed with Lemon. She will walk to Vegas and be around him. Her only agendas. I don't think Cheffy. I keep saying Sassy. She must be talking about me. No, I don't think her agenda is to go and aggravate him. I don't think so. I just can't understand why she want to go. Hey, Sephora, baby, long time no see. They just had a little spat. Sassy was just being trollish. I'm sure they'll be back. Oh, yeah, I'm not paying no attention to Yaya. Like I said, I hated to see that it was both of them, though, to be honest with you. I see like 70. You have to refresh your page. Okay. That's all right. Y'all click the damn like. Anyway, thank you, Purple. Good to see you, Queen. That's all right. A lot of people just be here watching. If you want to come up, I'm going to drop the link. I ain't going to be here long because I have to go and do some things today. But I felt bad because I did feel that I did put out, and it wasn't purposely done and it wasn't done out of malice. I just was saying that I don't know why Sassy is so adamant about Cheffy going, and you know, knowing that they don't like Cheffy, and I hope Cheffy be okay. And again, it spread it like wildfire to cause chaos in some places, and that's what I felt bad about. But I'm never going to come down here and not do my commentary because I think that maybe somebody I like, I may offend in a certain way. I mean, you know, or cause some drama. I don't intentionally do that, but I do commentary like everyone else. And that's, hey, Choreo Lover. There's my other good Judy. I'm back. So I'm going to drop my link again. Yaya is doing a live today to combat the live that Sassy doing. If y'all want to go over and contribute to Cheffy going to Vegas, y'all can do that. If y'all want to go over to Yaya to make sure you don't make any contributions to Cheffy going to Vegas. If I was Cheffy at this point, I wouldn't give a shit whether it was real or fake. I don't even think I would want to go. It's too much drama behind it. Then they say Dovey is trying to go to. Now, I mean, just like, what the fuck? Come on, y'all. Y'all can't chill. Y'all do your own meet and greet and let these young people have their fun. Why haven't Cheffy been live? I don't know what's going on. Here go my Charlie Boo Boo. And here go Rebel. Rebel said he going. Hold on, y'all. Let me put a band up because you know they doing some strange things to get your shit snatched. That's you, Rebel son?
Yeah, it's me, and I have clothes on.
Okay,
Me too. I ain't naked neither.
y'all ain't porn bombing me. What's up? Well,
I
No, plus
miss you
I'm
so
celibate.
much. I
I'm so
miss
sick of
you.
you with that celibate shit, Rebel son. Go ahead.
Listen, we going down that. Oh, I'm sorry. The other person was saying something.
Oh, you're okay, Rebel. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, listen, I'm going to Vegas to have a good time. It was never any, I like some of the people that are going. I don't have any issues with others,
Mhm.
but I just say, like, for Sheffy, go down. If you want to go somewhere, Vegas is big. Have a good time. Don't force yourself upon people.
Mhm.
Let people go where you're celebrated and not just tolerated. Go there, have a good time, but also wear a good support bra. But I think that
Oh,
you can go down there to have a good time, but don't go down there and be someone's charity case, and don't let people hold it over your head, because it was held over my head for $100. Y'all heard that story?
I remember that $100 that they lent you when y'all was on that
But
trip.
and I can't say this enough. My broke is not your broke.
Yeah, yeah.
So my thing is, when you go somewhere like that, I wasn't partaking in any of the greenery that people were doing. So I didn't really feel a need to go to the place that you buy it at. But it was told to me, hey, no, Rebel, we want you to go. No, I'll see you guys when you guys get back.
Yeah.
But and Mz.Teavalocity, it was practically, you could have
Remember
this.
that.
You could have this, Rebel. No, Rebel. No. You getting it back. Not to mention, you owed me $300 for a year on a trip that didn't happen. Let's not play. But
Oh, I remember that, Rebel son.
okay,
Shit.
now if we gonna really keep it real, and me and this lady don't have any issue. Now she's doing her thing, and more power to her. But I say this to say, chat rep, if you go down there and your people having to feed you and people are having to sponsor you throughout the trip, they're going to hold that over your head for years, and they're going to make it a lot bigger than what it may be.
Ooh, that's a good
I
point,
felt
Rebel.
that's a good point, but let me tell you from what I know, and I could be wrong because sometimes you think you know people on here, but I think I know Sassy enough that she's not gonna hold us over her head. But the problem that people having with Sassy, and this just from what I hear, is that it's seeming like a charity case that and I don't believe that is done maliciously or in that manner as it's charity. I think it was really coming from a good place, but you guys know we could come on here and want to do a kind act, and that shit could turn around to something negative just from who you are, just because of who you are. And so now they throwing all this other shit into the game. Well, if you rich or you got money or you this, you that, why can't you just pay for it? It didn't start out like that. So I don't think, I don't know. I want to believe in my heart of hearts that it's not like I'm doing this as a charity case. I'm just doing this as a kind gesture. That's what
And,
I'm going to take it as.
and Sassy's tone can be, people take it a lot of times as being very patronizing.
Yes.
So that's the thing. It's almost kind of like a Jay Wilson kind of tone that she
Ah,
can sometimes take. And I'm just keeping it real, that it's kind of like, y'all are there and I'm here. And that
yeah.
may not be the case, because of things that Sassy do, a lot of us do. We just don't say it. But I think that someone like Chat Rep, when someone's telling you, Chat Rep, well, I'm gonna buy you a bra, girl. You're gonna have to wear a bra and you're gonna have to get this done. It's almost like a build a bear. I'm gonna build you to be what I want you to be, but I want to get entertainment off of you. So I want you to act a damn fool so I can get entertainment at all costs. That's how it comes across. And that may not be it, but that's how it reads with others.
Mm. See, I never looked at it that way. And I think, oh, wow, Rebel, right. Right. It sounds like that. I guess when they start including her, her clothing and stuff like that, her hair and different things, about her from her appearance on here. You saying you're gonna turn an ugly duckling into a princess type thing is almost as if it's a project. And
Right.
okay. I got where y'all coming from. Again, I'm going, I personally don't think that, and I know why I don't think that. I think it was a good kind gesture just going wrong. She getting backlash from because of who she is. I'm just gonna say, and the way maybe the presentation, people are taking it. Again, we all take and make our own perspectives, right? And we form our own perspectives out of what's being presented before us. And you're saying it appears that way, and that's how you feel about it, right, Rebel?
I do feel that Sassy is doing something that she wants to do, and it could have been anyone, but it took a turn when she started saying, I'm gonna buy this, or we're gonna get you a bra that fits right, because Cheffy's not 10 years old. She's a grown woman, and she has to be told about wearing a bra. I mean, it's just that right there. I'd curse a person out quick that tried that with me, but I don't know if it's just coming from a dark place, or it's just some dark humor that Sassy may have, because again, sometimes people like to laugh at you and not with you. You get your behind beat, they may be laughing. Oh, Cheffy, you went and sat on Lemon, and Lemon knocked you off of him. Oh, girl, that was funny. But you sitting up with a swollen eye.
Damn. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I personally, I respect everything you said. I don't think that I can't view Sassy in that way as allowing something to happen to her. I believe this, and I'm just gonna tell y'all, if Sassy pushing this hard for her to go, then she must know somebody who have made an agreement with her to accompany Cheffy, to look out for Cheffy or whatever, because Sassy is not going. That's what she told us. She's not going. But I did hear Talent say that he was going, and I don't know if he's trolling, but Sassy won't be there. But I believe somehow, some way, she has somebody who's going to kind of look out for Cheffy. But I see where you saying that's on a whole different level. And that's where I think when people talk about the condescending talk and the behaviors that you better, I could see where people somehow is formulating that opinion. I don't think that about it.
And
but I got what you're saying, Rebel. It sounds like a charity case more than anything. So some people, she's getting a backlash because of that. I just think it's a hell of a backlash for trying to do a kind gesture. But if I was in your shoes, Rebel, and me hearing your perspective, I would think that she will get backlash because it looks like something different. So I agree with you on that aspect, if that's how you view it. Okay, baby?
And even liquor. When you put liquor, you putting liquor in the picture.
Right.
Some people get crunk when they get liquor in them. Some people, be depressed. And you get down there being depressed, talking about my life is like this. People are going to be going off, and it's different things. And we could say Lemon doesn't strike me as a person that will do something violent like that to a woman. I'm not saying that, but it's a number of factors that I've never been around for the most part, any of the people. And I don't know, hell, when I drink liquor, I may become a little hoish sometimes. And that's why I don't drink that much.
Well, I'm going to tell you, and maybe I was speaking from my younger days and my experience when I used to drink. I used to fucking fight. You say boo to me, I'll be ready to kick your ass or get my ass kicked one. And I knew that now, if I knew what I knew back then, I knew that it was because I was in a different, mind frame from drinking alcohol. And that's all I want to say about that. I would hope no one gets hurt, though. But again, I'm going to go ahead out on a limb, and I'm going to trust. I'm getting to the point, Rebel, and I want to ask you a question, Charlie. I'll let you jump in, beautiful. Give me a minute. Rebel, what made you want to go to Vegas? Because you travel, hold on, and you have traveled with Sean Bradley and other people. But what made you want to attach to this particular vacation, this show, or whatever?
Because I was wanting to meet Ness. I want to meet Lolo, and several other people, but it was never Mz.Teavalocity. I got 3 friends that live there that, so I will go, but I still wanted to do things that I hadn't done before. And just because this is actually, when you think about it, Mz.Teavalocity, this is actually turning into like a convention for the beef sector.
That's what, but I don't believe. Let me tell you something, Rebel. No, I'm not gonna believe it because half of these people aren't going. They are just drumming up commentary, baby. Half of these fucking people ain't
Oh
going
no,
on.
they're not. But I believe there's going to be a significant amount of people going, but not as many people. I think because people that are trolls that don't want you to see them already, they're not going to expose themselves and be seen like that.
Mm-hmm. Right. I don't believe that a lot of these people are going, Rebel. But so you wanted to meet Ness, and so when they brought this up, you thought, hey, this is a great way. I'll meet Ness. I'll meet King Roman News. I'll meet.
Yeah, and that was that. It was a number of people. It wasn't just Ness either.
Yes.
But and when Ness said something that she told people, listen, when you come here, I'm not obligated to do things with you every day. I may meet you. So let people that are coming to hang out with Ness and be BFFs know this, that she's not going to give you her time like that. And Mz.Teavalocity, you're being a content creator. Sometimes subscribers feel like they own a part of you and they want to cling on to you at every step.
Ooh, very good point. And then let me tell you something, celebrity. Lord, I'm sorry. Let me tell y'all something too. I think I've spoken on it earlier. These people make you a celebrity.
Yes.
Y'all are acting like Ness is fucking Oprah and Lemon is Obama. They ain't nobody that I would break my neck. Now, don't get me wrong, because I don't want this shit to sound downplay. But the way these people are making it, oh, you can only meet me here. I'm gonna have one day to meet up. That's fine. If it was a meet and greet, that's something different. This is something totally different they doing. But it's almost as if some of these people are putting them on celebrity status. Well, if you want to see me, you have to meet me on this day or that day because I'm doing this. No, if it was just a matter of y'all getting together, like you said, Rebel, you meeting people, it wouldn't have to come to all of that. So a lot of times these subscribers put these people on celebrity status and they don't need to be. And that's no shade or that's no downplaying these people or like they're not this, they're not. Even if it comes to me, I would think the same thing. I'm just Mz.Teavalocity. Shit, I'm a human person. I do content. It's not no celebrity status. These people are pushing these people to believe like they on a celebrity status. Some places we go to, some content creators treat you like shit, talk to you like shit, and you act like you need them. And to be honest, we need them. We need y'all. You know what I mean?
And Mz.Teavalocity, I always say this to anyone. When I walk in the room, I feel I'm the baddest one in the room. I don't put myself below anyone. I walk side by side with you. I never walk under you. So I say that to say I'm going to meet people that are colleagues and people that I like from seeing, but I'm not putting anything more into that. I could have dinner with Ness and Lemon them and I'm good. And if if other things happened, I'm going to do other things that's not Lemon and her. I just think that people are going down there and they're expecting a meet and greet, whereas it's going to be plans every day. Okay, today, what are we going to do, Ness? I wanted us to go to the casino together. Ness is going to be irritated by that. And she's saying, I am not going to be responsible for you. So those, again, come have a good time, make plans to do things on your own.
Mm-hmm. And why would she even have to say that? That's what I mean. This commentary is going just so different, you guys. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of us, and I'm going to say us, and when I say that, I always do general to include myself because I do commentary. A lot of us is seeing what's there that's not really there.
Right.
And that's where we need to back away from some of the shit. It's too much involvement for something that's really not going to happen. 3 days, Rebel, 3 days.
I've been in relationships that were like that.
Well, I mean, Rebel, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying 3 days, they are really doing too much. If you go on to Vegas, you go on to Vegas. If people decided that they wanted to go to Vegas on their own, let them go. Let Charlie in. Sorry, gorgeous. Go ahead, Charlie. Charlie.
Oh
That's
no,
my.
y'all good. I'm over here listening, But I've done commentary on this. We have, over there at the hood table. And speaking of which, we've missed you, Miss Tiva. Um, but I've always come from the perspective with chat rep that I was worried about her going
Right.
because she didn't have like this money's getting raised to her. What if, something happens? Like you never know. And I just worry that she's going to a place she doesn't know and anything could happen. But now that I know that others are going that are outside of the core group that
Mm-hmm.
want to see her, I'm less worried because she's not going to be alone. I thought she would be stuck in that room
Right.
alone, you know what I'm saying, in Vegas, didn't know anybody, in a strange place. That could
Mm-hmm.
be very scary for a first time traveler,
I hear you, but no, she's not. Let me tell you something. Again, I'm not here to defend Sassy, but I don't believe the Sassy is the type of person. She would have to show me different. I get everybody perspectives about her, what they think about her, how she do, but I can't see her really. And this is where I said it might have been an error on my part when I said, "Oh, it sounds like you throwing Cheffy in the Lions den." People don't want her around. You keep trying to make her go. That's why I said that narrative probably caused some backlash because people start thinking the same way. But they probably was thinking that before. However, I just said it because I have a platform. You know what I mean? So I was able to say it, and it looked like that I may have started a wildfire. But again, I don't believe she would put her in the dens at the lion's mouth, you guys, purposely.
I don't think so either. I think that
Yeah.
because a lot of people, if you know chat rep, she takes
Mhm,
care of her mother, right? So she's a
mhm.
caregiver and she's
Lolo
busy.
too.
Yeah, and Lolo too. And see,
Mhm,
this gives her the opportunity to get out and have a vacation and have that moment to
mhm.
breathe. Because
Right.
I know what it's like, and I'm gonna tell you, being a caregiver is not easy. It is very stressful, even if you
I've
love
been
the
there.
person.
Oh, I've
Yes.
been there, especially with a parent with dementia and stuff.
Yeah.
My sister, and that's why I do so much for Diva. Well, not do so much for, but we go on vacation. She had done so much for my mother that I wasn't able to do. And I would forever be grateful to my sister and love her and do whatever I can for her. Plus, she's my real ride or die. She's my best friend. But it's not easy. And I think we all was genuinely happy when we saw. Here's the difference with Lolo and Sheffy, you guys. We knew Lolo's situation. We
Stop
were
it.
all happy when they offered Lolo that, right? Because we've seen Lolo take care of mother. We heard a story about everything. So we all was genuinely happy. For Sheffy, it just seems like a throw on type thing. Like you just, oh yeah, Sheffy go on, we just go throw her on you. So there's a big difference in the receptive, of Lolo, the reception of Lolo versus check grab.
And it's definitely good to get away because when you are a caregiver like that, it's draining,
Yeah.
emotionally draining because you're watching someone go through different stages
Mm-hmm.
right before your eyes. So this is something good for both ladies to get away and do something, but
Right.
don't.
Right.
But the thing is, get away and have a good time, but don't let this have the opposite effect. You go down there and you even push further, because you may get down there and it's not people are not what they appear to be, or
Mm-hmm.
a person can be friendly online. When people meet me, they be like, "Oh, Rebel, you're not." I'm not a big talkative person until I get comfortable around a person, so I'll be a little, subdued. But I'm still the same person. You may meet someone and they may want it to be, okay, lights, camera, come on, entertain me. Come on, Ness, I want you to be the person that you are online. Come on, I want to laugh, make me have fun. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they do that because they want you to perform for them sometimes.
But she may not even be like that. Ness may
Right.
not be that outgoing person like y'all think. This is a persona, this is a job for her. But something too, I always keep in mind too. A lot of these people on here is just who they are, Rebel. It's
That's
just who
true as
they are.
well. It's
And
definitely two sides.
that's why I had a little concern about her going and them not wanting her to go, especially with that much, passion about her not going and disliking her. That's where my concern had came into play at. That's all. Because I see the way they act on here, and I'm thinking, shit, in person, all this is not an act, everybody. All this is not an act. People be surprised when I come down here and I hop on a platform and cuss someone out, and stuff. That's who I am, though. Don't think that's not who I am. That's not who I want to be. But that's the person I could become. I've been there and I've done that. So, that's why I say sometimes it's tough where people put these content creators on a platform. It's not them so much putting themselves on a platform, but it is the subscribers.
And it's almost like I've met celebrities before, like, and I've traveled and I've ran into them, and their whole persona, sometimes it can be a little off-putting because you may look at this person being this good-natured, laughable character. You meet them and they're a total a-hole in person.
Right.
So, and on this trip, it's a bunch of masculine women and gay guys in my Beasley voice. And I think that for the most part, people are going to have a great time, but make a great time yourself. Don't look for someone to make your time be great. Be a person. Chat rep. If people are not wanting to be around you, girl, go get you a massage somewhere. Go see the city. Do a hot air balloon ride. Do some ATV riding. Do something that doesn't include people that don't want to really deal with you. And I don't know who all have an issue with the lady, but I think people were getting there, they were getting off by possibly her being a thorn in Lemon's side, and it's like, this is entertaining. I want to see her and Lemon. I want to see how that interaction going to be. Boy, he's going to be uncomfortable with her around because she said she's going to give him a lap dance. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Don't try to give me no lap dance. Y'all not finna put hands on me.
So you think, I don't think all that's going to take place, y'all. I think we putting too much emphasis on it. You went from how the Vegas commentary is oversaturated to making the Vegas commentary the main point of your show. Thank you for the content. That's, of course, I'm going to talk about, but it is oversaturated. I think we doing too much. I think too much emphasis is placed on some shit. Like I said before, baby, I'm not going to change my commentary. It is oversaturated. I'm tired. I wish something else would come out. I wish y'all would go do whatever y'all gonna have to do. Enjoy yourself and come back with some more commentary. But it is very oversaturated, baby. It's other stuff that's probably should be happening. Or we talking about Vegas, to include myself. I never said that I wasn't going to talk about it. Of course I'm going to talk about it because that's the topic. When they change topics, Mz.Teavalocity will. But it's a lot. I think people are putting too much on it. I think that some of this shit is made up and it's a play, and I ain't going to change what I think. But thank you for the commentary. Thank you for the content. And I appreciate it. I never said I didn't appreciate it. I just think it's oversaturated. And maybe I should say this. I just think a lot of this shit is for play. And some people are taking it too serious. You know what I mean? People are looking for the worst to happen when we really don't know what this is all about. Like I said, I heard that they're not going there. Now, I could be wrong. Like I said, this is allegedly, they're not even going to Vegas in August like people think they are. Now, that's just something I heard. That don't have to be factual. The people who go on would know. But it is. I wish something else would happen because I'm tired of everybody talking about chat rep. I'm tired of people talking about Ness and Lemon and this vacation, what they going to do. I'm tired of it. I am. But I'm going to talk about it till we change. But it's very too much. It's oversaturated. It is too much. Go ahead.
But that is a contradiction, though. I mean, because we're gonna if people are talking about it, why complain about it and we still talk about it? It's like, okay, because we can't change the trajectory of what we talk about because we can just start talking about something else. I think people find it very intriguing, so I think they'll continuously talk about it even after it's over and done with. And sometimes they're waiting to get some type of tea. They want some tea. Who's
Right.
gonna sleep with each other? Listen, people are gonna have a great time, and just look at it like that: seeing people coming together and doing things and having fun.
That's all I want them to have fun, but I want something else to happen because again, I'm talking about it. You're right. It is like an oxymoron, or it is like a little hypocrisy because I said it's oversaturated, but still, it's oversaturated. I wish that something else would take place and we would wait to just maybe I could say it like that. I just want to wait for the outcome. How about that? I'm sick of all these other people jumping in it like they go do something, they there to ruin it, or they just going, maybe that's how I should have put it. Thank you
But
for
even,
correcting me, Ness.
and even with the narrative, like what Jay Wilson saying, they treating Chat Rep like a dog. They treating her like that. And,
Yes.
you don't have to. Now, Jay, meanwhile, he's using her for commentary. It's like, come on now. You go where you should. Don't go there because they treated her. She made someone feel uncomfortable. The person didn't want to be around her. What else could you expect? If a person's telling you they don't want you up on them, and I don't want you to be around me because it seems like you're obsessed with me. So there's nothing wrong with that. If that was a man, if the roles were reversed, people would be in an uproar. So it seems like they're at a good place now. Go have a good time. But again, Jay, you're making it like people just pushed this woman out on the island. There are still people that said they wanted to meet Chat Rep. There's no one saying because this person don't want to be around you, no one's gonna be around you. It's not like that. And to say that people are treating her all this kind of way, meanwhile, you're getting clicks and views because you're trying to act like you're her savior. I'm going to do this for you. We're going to save you because, they trying to treat you. You don't treat a person like that. The person she's trying to go and have a good time. Let her go down there and we going to have commentary. We want to have something to get some clicks and views.
Jay Wilson, you guys, Jay Wilson is so damn phony. I'm telling you. That man is so fucking phony. And that's what I think. And I remember he jumped on the show. Now he knew damn well people must think you slow, green, or stupid around this motherfucker. Now he knew damn well that I wasn't gay. He knew that's not what my commentary was about when he jumped on my platform. Talking about, another person part of the community who looks good, house good, this and this. You knew already. I didn't play up to that. And then Spiller boy, mother Treasure Lane cake. No, Jay, she's not that type of gay. She told me she happy. He already knew I wasn't that type of gay. This wasn't his first time seeing me. See, now that shit right there to me is fake and stuff. I can't. He not worried about Chat Rep. He don't care about Chat Rep. Now, people here could really be concerned for her, but he's not one of them. He's not one of them. He just gonna do what he say that he tell y'all how he do. He's here for the coins. Coins make him stay, and he's gonna make his coin off a Chat Rep, good, bad, or indifferent.
Right. And if anything happened and she wasn't in the best light, Jay's I'm gonna do my commentary. There's no friends on YouTube. I'm gonna do it. Listen, I'm gonna build my CVS where the Walgreens is.
Hey, bro.
I can't with you, Rebel.
Exactly. It's just all fake, though. It's all fake for him. So if he's going, he's just going to be going to think that he's going to, I guess, rain on their parade. But again, Vegas is so big that you don't even have to see Ness and Lemon and all their little group. You could go and do your own thing. My question would be, why y'all just select this date and time? But I thought didn't no one know the date or time. So I don't know. There you go, Rebel. Rebel?
Are they saying something to me?
You have dropped, baby.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be watching. Y'all, them, and they are funny in this chat. I'm just gonna be watching everyone else, and I'm gonna be doing commentary on it. But I swear, that's to me, it really is, baby. It's just too much. It's too much. And you're right, Rebel. We could change the commentary if something else happens. But right now, unfortunately, this is the hottest thing going around this place.
And what about this Chat Rep? Why don't you just give Jay Wilson a lap dance and it'd be two problems, kill two birds with one stone?
You know what? I believe Chat Rep personas that she do all this crazy shit and troll here. I don't even believe she that type of person. She may be like you. Didn't you say you really quiet until you get to meet her?
Yeah, I'm not a on YouTube. I think my personality is the same, but meeting a group of people I've never been around, I'm not gonna be like turned up like that until I feel the group. I'm not.
Oh.
It's just like that. And I think though people, with drinking and doing everything else that you could do in Vegas, I think people their guard may not be as they won't be as listen, who's trying something, they may be a little bit more relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And just go have a good time again. I have other stuff that I'm doing while I'm there with the friends that live there, but of course I wanted to meet the people intrinsic, whoever else is going, for dinner, and maybe do a club or something. But I'm not going to I wasn't even gonna say that I was going. She said it on one of her lives, but I wasn't gonna say it because I didn't want people to be like, "Oh, he's going down there to do this." No, I just wanted to meet people, and it was. But once she said, I was like, "Okay, it's cool." Now, if a person want to meet me to try to show off, baby, again, I match your energy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you match your energy, and you shady yourself too. So let me tell you something. You go down there and you behave, cause you will throw shade at somebody. Then your ass will be down there in trouble, scuffling.
Baby, you know what? I do think that, and Mz.Teavalocity, my mouth got me some spankings when I was like in elementary and stuff because it was a little. My mouth, I called it being cute. My grandmother said I was grown as hell.
For your information, I suggest you not clean to mess. No, everybody gonna do their thing. I think chat rep would be fine. At the end of the day, you guys, like I said, I think some of the shit is smoke and mirrors, and I don't, it's a strong possibility that chat rep not even really going, and we making all this hoopla about her. She may feel some kind of way, and I heard yesterday, and I didn't see it, Ness. You can, hey, Sassy. Oh, girl, I've been talking about you too. You was giving it up, but they was tearing your ass up too. But Sassy, you gave it back to them. Yeah. But I heard that Ness cussed Cheffy out.
Also, just a regular day, huh?
Yeah, just there you go. There you go, just a regular day. Yeah, I heard yesterday she dragged the shit out of Cheffy, and I don't know why that was, but I didn't watch it. I have to go back and watch the replay. The sad show, I can't wait for your live to raise money for Cheffy. Huh? Some people go give. So I'll be over there. I'll be at both lives. I'll be at Yaya's because I think that shit funny.
Well, I'll send a fish dinner. I'll send something. I'll cook something and contribute.
You'll cook something for what?
For the fundraiser.
No. This is monetary. Ain't no damn cookie shit. You gotta go over there and give some money. I wonder how it's gonna go. Sassy normally have a good show.
Give my blessing.
I'm sick of here. We are jealous. Some of us have to be Vegas several times. Girl, I done been to Vegas so many times. I'm telling you. Somebody just reminded me. I had went to Reno. That's where I was at. I flew into an airline because it was a little resort area in Reno. And I was there for like 4 days, 4 nights. Yeah, 4 nights, something like that. I enjoyed myself. Anywhere I go, I gamble. Let me tell y'all what happened. So yesterday, my gambling partner, DC Kool-Aid, right? We trying to start this slot channel. And I got to ask Brookie something. We trying to start this slot channel. And so she asked me, she said, Miss T, I'll be down there around 7 or 8 o'clock. She said, you gonna meet me? And I told her, no, unfortunately, I can't meet you. I had something to do. And then I'm about to go on a cruise. You know what I mean? I said, I have something to do. So these machines I always play, and I took DC over there to show her, and I had won the double major on one, and I won the major on the other. And I said, well, I always go to play these machines. Why she sent me a picture, you guys, last night, a short video. She hit $1,000 major on the machine that I recommended her to play that I always play. I got it, baby. Thank you, Diva. I got it. That I always play. She sent me a video. So I wake up in the middle of the night. And of course, like many others, I check my phone and it's a video of her winning $1,000 on that slot machine, the major.
I was like,
congratulations.
She done stole my machine. My good luck.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I should have went because I probably put a bit on that machine. But no, she's my partner. She comes down here, and we trying to create this YouTube slot channel. So next month, well, when I come back, it will be next month. We're gonna do some lives in Maryland Live and the Horseshoe. We're gonna drive down there and do some lives, gambling for our channel. But yeah, she hit the $1,000 on the damn machine I normally play that I run right to.
Now, do you play quarters, dollars, nickels, dimes?
I play the penny slot machine sometimes, but I may play it.
Oh, you one of those.
$1 or $2. You know what you have to do when it comes to that, you guys? And for those going to Vegas, if you gamble anything, you have to find on the amount. You have to find the amount that is paying on. So if you see a lot of activities when it comes to the link balls or something like that, or the bonus on $1, then you stay on that $1. If you go to 2 cents and you see it on 2 cents, then go to 2 cents and play $1. Different things. But it's kind of like a strategy to play in slots. You just have to pay at that particular time where you see the most activity of what you're trying to get, the link balls or the bonuses. I'm sorry, baby, my damn dog. Or the bonuses. That's all you gotta do. But
if you watch people, like if you watch somebody feeding a machine and they steadily feeding that machine, you wait until they done and you go over there.
Let me tell you, this old lady, I was so pissed. I was sitting down, I was putting all my coinage in that machine. This little grandma came and sat down, and I had moved to a machine. I said, okay, I done lost $100. Let me go sit over here. She go sit her little behind there and struck. I was pissed. I was like, she got my coins. She got the coins for the night. And she hit, and she said, yes, baby. Oh, baby, come on, give mama some more. And I was sitting there, I was just seething, sitting on, I was like, that could have been me. That could have been me, but I'm cheap putting 1 quarter in. This lady was putting like a whole 3 quarters at one time. She was playing maximum. And I'm just like, putting a little quarter. Okay, I get 50 cents. Then I go up to $2. Then it give me a little bit more. And then it take every damn thing. And
sorry, Miss Tiva.
No, baby, you go.
I've never been to a casino, but down here we have bingo halls, and they have those little. They're like slot machines, but they're not. Yeah. They got bingo games on them. And I sat there one day. I had $5 left in my name, y'all. $5, and I went to there and I won over $150 in one day.
And that's when you got right up, when you stopped right there. Okay.
I stopped too. I was like, I ain't putting not a dollar
okay.
in nothing.
You know what? I was talking about a gambler. Brooke gambles. Pizarro gamble, but Brooke is a gambler. It's easy for people who's not a real gambler for them to win $50 and get to help and run. But for a real gambler, it's very tough for you to do that. And that's why you have to be careful, because then that's where addiction comes in at, and you can really lose a lot gambling. But I'm not to that point. I do it for fun. Like I told you, this money I make off YouTube is not that much, but that's what I gamble. And if I choose to gamble, outside of this money, then it's my money. But I've never given up or not paid a bill. Thank you, Ronnie Howard. Appreciate that super sticker. Whoa, look at Miss T. I wish I had some type of dancing for that. Thank you, baby.
I would get up and do a Shakim dance if I was dressed appropriately.
Boy, now let's talk about Shakim. I saw Shakim over in Coolin's section. I was watching Coolin's live, and Shakim is really raising hell over there. And he got some heavy hitters on his head. And I hope he be very careful, because a lot of times, you guys, I don't give a shit about them doxing me and my kids or my grandnuts, stuff like that. But you don't want to start involving your parents where people are calling them, especially older parents, or they calling your job, calling your neighbors and shit like that. Gets to be too much dipping into people's privacy. And he's over there, and those people play a little different. And Coolin was trying to warn Shaquem, but Shaquem didn't give a shit. He was cussing. He cussed so bad, baby, the same way he doing over here. I didn't think that gentleman was like that. I really didn't
I
think
was
that.
just throwing a little temper tantrum. I'll be telling him, I'm gonna put you in a high chair and give you a sippy cup. Now stop it.
You better
No,
be
man, you
careful
can't
over there.
stop him. You
They
can't.
actually, oh, sorry,
Huh?
they actually pull up over there. They are
Oh
not
yeah.
afraid to fight.
Coolin was like Shaquem. You know, you barely could hear Coolin because I mean, he just going wild, calling those ladies all kind of names, dragging them. And it seems like every platform I see him on now, he's doing the same thing, and he go really, really hard. He goes really hard, and
We call
they
it the Napoleon complex.
I don't know what fucking complex he have, but I just hope that brother be careful because he's dipping over in those sectors that do shit way different from the beef sector. But from the way he talk, he's been around. He's been around and he feel comfortable in what he's doing. Coolin was just like Shaquem. Maybe you should study people before you start coming at them because it's a little different over here. But he was real comfortable calling the jokey and the women all kinds of names and shit. And they said she had doxed him and her died. But they said not like they're going to do you. And I was like, wow, sometimes we just need to know when to fold.
Babe,
Let
they
this
dox you to pre-K. When you had a minor indiscretion when you were in pre-K, they will go way back till you getting a whooping in daycare.
A
yeah.
jokey ain't no joke. Let me
That
say it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, they said it's a whole different thing, but I've been seeing that brother wilding out. I've been in other places and I just Cheffy taking care of her mom. I will give her for the trip. Okay. I didn't know she taking care of her mom too. Oh, you saw the Major one. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, but I just saw Shaquem Rod really going in. Hey, Rodney, baby. You were live while I was driving this morning, honey. I gotta check out your live. If y'all want to, please go over and check out Rodney's live. Y'all, they drop content creators in here. But yeah, he going buck wild on these people, man. He cussing them down. And I'm like, damn. But they say that a jokey and diet is on top of his head, and Coolin was really kind of trying to. Yeah, he gonna find out. They in Detroit too. Oh fuck. See, that's the bad part about it. A lot of people sit on here and they talk shit, and they don't realize they could be talking to the next door neighbor. You
And did you
know?
hear when he was saying he was gonna sell his wee wee?
I heard
No.
that for
Yeah,
$50.
for $50 to make them
That's
holler.
all.
That'll be the best 5 minutes of their life.
Foreman got that cheap.
I know. I said that, Miss Tiva. I said if you're gonna be one, at least be a well-paid one.
Thank you. But I used to tell my grandmother, if I'm gonna be one, that's what I'm gonna be, a well-paid one. But I never
No,
got
it
paid
was
that much.
he was on Coolins, and Coolin, baby. I know you ain't here, but sometime you do. But you need a new mic because they was just gone, and Coolin was trying to say something. I don't even know if she had spoke to me, but it was yesterday. It was Thursdays, and Coolin Shaquem was over there, and the jokey was on the platform, and they was going at it. And then after Shaquem stopped, because he was dropping down and then coming back up and cussing the jokey. And she was saying, Shaquem, study your opponent basically. Because I'm gonna tell you, Shaquem, they probably a little different over here. And I'm just trying to tell you, thank you, baby. Thank
Well,
you.
when he was in the Mo 3 sector, there's a guy that even I know because I just sit over there and chill and I'm respectful to everybody, right? And he didn't know this guy and went to going off on him. I'm like, do you realize the guy you're talking to is a major doxer?
Yeah.
And he was cussing him. I was thinking to myself, oh, you so dumb. Don't be doing it. That's like messing with Grish. I'm sorry. I had to say your name, Grish. I apologize. But that's like, going over there antagonizing the beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Baby, you wake Grish up. That's
But
like waking a sleeping Kodiak bear up.
Yeah.
but those people just a little different sometimes. They dox down to your socks for real. But here's the thing, it ain't even about what they find out about him because they already doxed him and stuff like that. It's this calling people parents and shit. A
Yeah.
live. It's pulling up to people parents fucking house. Parents who don't, you know, if my mom and dad was alive, my mom knew what I did and my dad knew a little bit, but my dad wouldn't expect me to be in no sector where they would do things like, can you imagine them pulling up to somebody's parents' house and they have dementia or something like that, and your parents open the door and these people start squirting you with super soakers or some stupid shit, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I wouldn't even want to put my parents through that. So sometimes you need to fucking calm down, you know, and they was telling them that. And that's where I found Miss Diva One. She hangs out over there. Diva One was trying to tell him that him and Diva One got into it, you know? So it's just like, man, they just need to be careful.
You never know who you're messing with. Like you said, Miss T, it could be your next door neighbor. It could be people two feet down the street that know you. You know what I'm saying? And just don't say nothing. And you say the wrong thing, and somebody could pull up to your house. Like, it's not a joke. Like, some of these sectors, they don't care. They have nothing to lose in their mind. They're like, I will fight you. I have seen at least 5 fights in the Mo3 sector in the last 6 months.
Yeah, they serious.
Baby, they bring their kids to fight. Kids may throw a blow in while they fight. So,
you know what? This is what I want to tell you when we talk about celebrities and shit like that, and how people go Google. You know, I was in the MGM last week, and Tokyo Tony was in there. Y'all know who Tokyo Tony is, right?
Black China's mother.
I walked right past. It was no fucking big deal. It was nothing to me, you know. And so I go to DC. I said, because somebody had hit on that machine. I said, look who that is. She said, who that is? I said, that's Tokyo Tony. I didn't run up to her. Oh, Tokyo Tony, I just love you. Because I don't. But
because that can be a bit much for them. That can be like, come on, chill. I'm not performing right now.
Oh, no, we can't do that. No, y'all, come on. They doxing in the chat. See, this is the bullshit I'm talking about. Somebody is doxing in the chat. Don't do that bullshit in my fucking chat. Y'all could go ahead and block and ban Sugar Shack and whoever else putting whoever address in it. Don't do that bullshit over here. I don't get down like that.
Well, they put my address in. I'm in Texas, and you know what? We all in Texas. We all carry here. So go on and put my address in.
Yeah, but I don't even want them to do that shit over here.
Please do for me. Please put my address in.
You know better. I mean, I don't know who Sugar Shack is, but don't be doing that bullshit. Don't dox y'all, and don't act like, oh, they doxing. I'm doing it right now. I saw where they was putting somebody's address. I don't know whose address that is, but please don't dox in here. Carry that bullshit somewhere else. I just talked about doxing. You know, what if he don't live there or she don't live there, but their fucking elderly parents live there, and somebody go knocking on their door and bring harm? Y'all take this fucking YouTube shit lightly in some cases, and then you don't take it so light. You know, some people really run up on people.
That's right.
Don't do that. Don't put people's parents in harm's way or their children, people who don't have shit to do with this YouTube. My family ain't got shit to do with it. But please don't dox in here. But anyway,
yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, they do that. Don't do that. Meek Mill was at the MGM. Yeah. Meek Mill, a lot of, you know, we see celebrities at the MGM. We see
you know what? In Houston, Mz.Teavalocity, I know people that are family members of Beyonce. I'm friends with one of her cousins. So it's nothing for me to see someone, a celebrity. And I think sometimes you could be too much. And it's like, listen, they're having dinner. Why are you saying, oh, man, I want you to, hey, I love you in this movie. Could you sing a note from Dreamgirls? No.
Yeah, you run up on. I just saw her, even if she was somebody big, you know, I'm not a fan of nobody's like that. Where I'm like, oh, please, can I have your autograph? Oh my God, it's so and so. They just another goddamn person. They ain't giving me none of their money. They ain't doing nothing but entertainment. And I really don't watch that anyway. But I've seen a couple of her videos when she was with Jaguar, right? And how she had talked about her daughter. And they from this area, so they like no big deal.
At Mz.Teavalocity, I remember Jay Wilson had did a panel before. He was doing, it was something, and I went up there and I was talking. I was on Ricky Lake, and the guy that was on Ricky Lake with me had called in, and I heard his voice, and I was like, "Hey, is this so and so?" He was like, "Yeah." And it was so funny because I hadn't seen him in years, but just for him to call, it just shows how small the world is, that he called in and I recognized his voice. But it's just, even from that, I remember getting on a train and someone would get on and be like, "Is that guy from Ricky Lake? Was that the guy on Ricky Lake?" And I was like, listen, I wanted the free trip to New York. That was really my main reason for going. And the show was confronting an ex. So he and I was up on stage, and that was kind of my coming out. Huh?
Oh shit! You was on stage?
Yeah, I was a guest on Ricky Lake. Yeah, and I've said this numerous times, and we talked about it on the gentleman's panel. But when the guy that went to Ricky Lake with me, he and I went to high school together, and we both wanted to go to New York. And I concocted this story. Listen, I'm gonna say that you're an ex that I'm confronting. Baby, they called me back like in two days, and we were flying to New York like within 2 weeks. But yeah,
I think I saw that episode because I used to watch that show all the time.
You said
yeah, I was on there, and I confronted him. His name is Thurman, but he was. I confronted him. It was a good time, but when he got up there, people was like, they thought we were brothers because everybody said we looked a lot alike. So they thought it was some type of incestuous relationship, but no, it wasn't. But I say that to say that even from just that, and I looked at that as just me doing something, people looked like, "Oh, man, you was on Ricky Lake." Man, it's like the weirdest thing. You're not a celebrity. You're just on a talk show. Anybody can get on. You have something interesting to say, you could go on a talk show.
Yeah, we saw some people over here on the talk show besides you, Rebel. Remember? They were over here on the talk show. People would do anything for attention to get on show. But I didn't know. But Charlie said she saw you. But I'll tell you this, Rebel. Then maybe we should be coming to Vegas to shake your hand and to get your autograph.
$250. No, Talon said $250. I'm gonna say $251.
Are you playing Price is Right, Rebel?
No kidding. So you outbidding Talon? Okay,
I'm outbidding him. I'm outbidding. 250.50 cent extra. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. And you can get a lap dance included.
See, you giving something away. See, I said to Talon, I said, "Are we gonna get a little D for $250?" I mean, I need to show something.
You asking for that?
Not really.
I'll put out before left.
I'm married. I don't want that. But I'm saying, if I'm gonna spend $250, I want a show. I want something. I want to drink some good liquor, something.
Yeah. He'll buy you a shot. I ain't paying nobody to see no damn body.
Unless you're in concert. I paid $250 to see Janet Jackson. I won't pay to see someone in person. To me, it's kind of like, what? But if he says it and they do it, more power to you. I wouldn't do it.
He was trolling, but
I think he was.
I believe he may go to Vegas. I believe he might go, but no, he was trolling, man. I wasn't. Nah, he was just trolling. Ain't nobody paying talent. He had some people to pay $250. Why would somebody be pressed to see someone? Their face. I don't give. Like I said, I don't care how none of these people behind the avatar look. I really, really don't. I don't care what they look like. I don't care how they live, what they have, and what they don't have. It's just not my business.
Because people they become something else, Miss T. On here, people can become astrophysicists. They could, meanwhile, they could be, picking up the trash on the side of the freeway, but they become something other because it's like I could become a character. Whereas me coming on YouTube, it was like, listen, I can come on here and do my story times and I didn't even know you can get paid at that time. I was like, listen, I'll come on, just do story times, laugh with people. Maybe someone can get something from what I'm saying. It could help someone and make somebody laugh that day. But I think the darker side was exposed when I came on. That was when the doxing had really just started. I was using my name in chats and stuff, and I was like, wait, hold up.
Me too.
All of this off of here because these people are crazy as all get out.
But guess what, Rebel? They doxed me too long time ago because I told y'all where they sent the picture of me and my grandkids when they were a baby, and I was holding at that particular time. It was my youngest grandson sent it to my phone. I said, "What the fuck is this?" But I forgot I had my real name up here.
Baby, I told cousins. My cousins, I got cousins that come in. They're in the chat, and I never. My one cousin, I was like, girl, if you don't get your name, I'll text her, I said, take your name out, because you don't know what environment you're in. You've never had to be so, you've never had to hide your identity. But over here, baby, you're not in Kansas anymore. So you can't come over here, change your name to Superfly or Chocolate Diva or something. Don't come on here with your real government name.
Yeah, you right, Babs.
They got me. They got me through my dad's sister.
Yeah, this
wow.
is all of the internet, like she said, because it attracts good and bad. And it seems like Miss Dovey started to go for me to go to Vegas. No,
that's a big surprise.
But wait a minute, hold on, because up here, the Miss O is going.
I heard that with Jay Wilson. Like she's gonna be with that group with Jay Wilson. And she's looking forward to meeting Jay and Vivian, I think.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Mess, I have to be hypocritical. It is oversaturated, but goddamn, we just need to talk about. She's going, the Miss O, and her husband is going. Do y'all? Let me ask you something, Rebel. Do you believe all these people are really going?
No. I think right now people find they just want to add some kind of excitement to it, and it's like I'm gonna be there, so be on the guard, be on guard. Like I think Snoop said she was going. Then
Snoop,
yes. Snoop said she was going, and then Seven said if somebody would pay for her, she would show up. So
and with Snoop body size, she can get fly for as a child. But I think that people are saying they're going. And they want to just, they want to get it tight. You don't know who's going to be there. It could just be anyone popping up.
Jay Wilson said 44 people are going so far. I'm like you, Cruiser. Do we have any type of solidification that they going? That's a word, solidification. Let me look that shit up before I be slow. Yeah, I know. That they really going. That's a word. That's a word. That they have their flights in there. Because now, wait a minute. If all these people going, then I'm going. Diva not going. Miss Toby, you going?
I'm telling you, it's turning into a convention.
Kenola going. Oh no, you think Kenola? Oh my gosh, this is turning. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ness. You could jump back down here and say Mz.Teavalocity. Your title say it's oversaturated, but you talking about it. You damn right, it's the hottest thing. But I wish something else would happen because maybe I'm gonna stop talking about it and do something else. But we was doing something else. All these people ain't going. All these people ain't going. I don't believe all these people going. The Miss O, what is she going for? Don't she have beef with? Oh, now wait a minute, y'all. Let me throw some shit in the game. Now. Again, this just me. If the Miss O is going and King Roman News is going, baby, we might have a show.
Listen, even with Jay Wilson going saying that he is he's for Sassy, but TMO doesn't like Sassy. So when Jay Wilson was saying, he'd like to be Sassy, and then TMO was like, "Oh, baby, you can keep that." Oh no, baby, But she likes talent. Jay Wilson likes Sassy, so it's a lot of moving parts.
Baby, I want them to go. Because we want some good juicy commentary. Now I don't want
Some
anybody
juicy something.
I don't want anyone to get locked up or get, in trouble down there. But what they say all these people are going. I want everyone by next week to produce your flights. You could block your name, just produce your flights. I don't believe half of these people go. Ronnie Q says she going. What?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a blowout.
Look, you change. I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, baby.
You go, I'm going.
Baby.
Hey, hold on. If you're not going to Vegas in August, you will be missing out. $250 to see. I wouldn't pay $2 to see your ass talent. You ain't no real celebrity. Ain't none of these people going no damn real celebrities that I'm paying for. I hope everyone, what did my Kimberly say? Because she's good. I hope every last one of them are going big screen TV action. Baby, I am going to have to put it on a big screen because you know that they are, baby, the Miss O. You said TMO is going to? Oh, King Roman News is not going. Well, last time I heard from him, he told me he was going when I was down there. Cruiser, you going? Because you know for crashing people's shit, keeping it a secret. Baby, there go the message. There go the shit. We know you known for hosting crashing people's shit. Cruiser, you going? Sassy not going, though. I didn't say Sassy. Oh, you saying her and talent. Okay, I see what you're saying. She's a KRN is not going. Oh, they said KRN is not going. I'm going right to my device and watch. Me too, Bird.
TMO was like, "Oh, talent going." She said, "Oh, I gotta see talent." I was like, "Girl, your toes curled up. Calm down."
Damn, not another. He's the new KRN.
It appears so.
What they say, Miss O is bringing her husband as her bodyguard.
Hey, Sir King, welcome.
Sir King, Talent got security out there. He got security. He said he gonna have security out there, so people act like Pass ain't relevant, but he brings the girl. Cruiser says Cruiser. Well, Cruiser, I was gonna go on the cruise with you, Diva, and I was going on the cruise because that's stuff for real shit we do. Hold on, let me get my banner. Go ahead.
It's
Cruiser.
me. It's me.
Go ahead, Cruiser. You got your ticket?
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if the people send me. I told them they send me, I'll go.
Cruiser says she want to be sponsored too.
I want to be
sent. Not sponsored. I want to be sent. I actually have no interest in Vegas. It's not my thing. But however, if I get there, I will certainly have a good time. And because I will be just coming off a cruise just 7 days prior, I would definitely have to be sent if people are interested. And the reason why I started saying send me, I'll go is because people said, you should go. And I said, well, send me, I'll go.
You know, we would cut up Cruiser.
Absolutely. But I came up, hey, everybody, happy Saturday. Good morning. Is it still morning? Yes, good morning. So I came up to correct something. I didn't crash. I was actually in on it at the beginning. Not really in on it. I was actually the one who gave Jay the information. Right. And then from there, whether it's the truth or a lie, using Jay's own words. This is Jay's words. This is his words. He said, Cruiser did me a solid. She had an overflow, and she gave those overflow to me to book my cruise.
I heard him say that.
So if I had an overflow and I gave them to him, for me to have an overflow, that means I would have had to have people on that ship. So if I had people on that ship, I never put people on something without seeing them off or seeing about them. So I was in Miami with good reason for a reason. So I didn't
Wow.
crash anything. Now, did I tell? No. Do I tell nobody that's ever shared anything with me since I've been on YouTube since about 2018 or even beyond that? And a lot of people have shared stuff with me. They've never come back and said Cruiser told anything because I don't do anything. I don't do
Well,
that.
I never told what you told me either. Remember?
Right. I don't even remember what it was, but you ain't tell it.
How you
Whatever it was, you ain't tell it.
remember? Cruiser, I didn't tell Cruiser no. But yeah, I think that would be something you good at. But Cruiser, I heard where they said, and maybe Sheffy doesn't know, and you, Queen Diva, and I know other people know you guys. When they said about the cruise would have been a nice place, depending on what cruise line it was, or which one. It would have been a nice place for Sheffy to go, and we already know that she's going to everything else. I ain't getting into that, but I'm just saying when they shut down the cruise, believe it or not, that would have been a nice place for her to go.
Yeah. And there was a, kind of a question about age, but those who cruise know that even if you go on Virgin Voyages, which don't allow children, the cruise age is literally from,
Yeah,
20 all the way up to 120. It's not for older people. And when you
no,
get on there, you eat dinner with the people you hang around, but
you don't see.
sometimes you don't even see the folks that you're on the cruise with. You meet new folk. On
That's
one cruise that I went on with family members. I went on with my mom's Golden Girls, is who I went. My sisters went to, and the aunts and things like that. But I saw more of this lady that I started chatting with, and we were bar hopping. And then it turned out my sister was over on the other side with that lady's sister. We didn't even know, playing, the casino at the casino. So you meet people on the cruise, and they become your best buddy on the cruise. So yeah, cruising is not
Yeah,
age
yeah.
restricted.
I really is not age restricted. And that's why I thought really when they even made that gesture, and I know it was just trying to take some of the heat off of what was going on. I thought, damn, that would be really something nice for people because it's really all inclusive once you get on
Hmm.
that ship and you could eat and there's shows there. You could be part of
Yeah,
game shows. They have a theme night. It's so much to do. You don't
yeah,
even need to be with anyone, to be honest with you, because you can make it your own. This lady says
exactly.
she thinks we're going on the same cruise. Miss T, I think we are going on to be on the same trip in a couple of weeks. If so, I will meet you in the casino. Okay, baby. I don't know how you look, but okay, you know how I look. See, and that's and just that alone is scary. Not saying Tracy would do anything to me. Let me clear that up. Not, but you know how Tracy knows how I look, but I don't know how she looks. She said, but I'll meet you in the casino. How the hell would I know who Tracy is? She just has a T on her name, you know? So,
Hmm.
Anybody can show up at any time, anywhere, and you
yeah,
may not know them, but they know you.
exactly. But they know me, and that could be a scary thing. That's why I don't want to make no enemies. And if I do, I just keep my peace on me just in case they sneeze the wrong way, and I have to
There you
help.
go.
And
I,
it's a lot of people that keep up. Let me tell you, it's some scary people on
yeah,
YouTube that like a little chihuahuas that bark a lot, but they ain't gonna come out that yard and bite nobody. So I think a lot of times they're afraid to go places. Some of these people that never show themselves, they're terrified of being walked up on because they've started so much mess on YouTube, and they'll be on here, they'll give but they won't go anywhere. And I refuse to live like that. If I'm somewhere, I'm going there. This is me. This is Rebel. What's good? We can have a good time. We can be friend or we can be foe with each other. But approach me if I don't dox people or put people's pictures out or do all that crazy stuff that the low vibrational people do. But
right.
I think that there are a lot of people saying they're going because it's exciting to say it is good. Let's jump on the bandwagon. Let me get some numbers to my chat. Let me get numbers. If I'm going, come listen to what I'm saying. You may get some tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And that's
And
me when
cruise,
I'm
I used to
somewhere. I
do
always
cruising a
tell people,
lot
"Hey,
too.
I'm in this city. If you would like to meet me, hit me in the inbox or the email, because I'm like people. I might like meeting people, but I sure appreciate. At first, when Sir King first put my picture up with me showing my Glock, it was a picture and I was holding my Glock. I don't know where I still to this day don't know where he got it from. But at first, I was angry that he put that up. But then I thought about it. I said, okay, now people on YouTube
Okay.
know that Miss
What
Cruiser
they
got a
getting?
few guns. And they
Yeah.
saw the biggest one. That's not the one I carry when I travel, but they saw the biggest one. I was like,
When
okay,
I
wait a
saw
minute.
your picture, I was like, look at this thoroughbred.
Yeah. But see, that's what
Seems
I'm
like a
talking about.
brick house.
Like that lady said, Miss T, I think we going on the same. And that's another thing too. And I do it because I ain't scared of nothing. But you have to be very careful when you traveling that you on here telling your business. Even though I don't think I have enemies that will try to do me harm, but they may not be my enemy. But someone who don't like me may be. Oh, here go Tracy. Your device not connected, baby. Tracy, your device not connected. But just like maybe somebody that they know that they really fond of don't like me and they will bring harm to me. Your device not connected, Tracy. I see
But
you trying to get up here, baby.
yeah, the weirdest thing is being somewhere. The little karaoke place I go to, there was a guy, and this was like last year, said, Rebel Son. And it was like in a crowd of people, like, who
Oh
the hell
shit.
is that? It's like people seeing you and then found out this was a guy that was like one of the rider lives, but he had seen me before on the gentleman's panel. But it's something when people know you and they can walk right up on you
Mm-hmm. That's
and you
happened to
don't know
me.
who they
Yeah.
are.
That's why
I
I
was
think
in Atlanta and somebody recognized me from YouTube. And was I in California? I think I was in California. Somebody, let me think about it. But go ahead.
but I remember something you said too, Miss Cruz. I ain't gonna say who it was, but I remember you telling this content creator, oh, I believe I saw you the other day in a grocery store.
In Winn-Dixie,
And
so
when
did
did
heard that voice, and I'm
they
convinced to
shut
this day
that
it was them.
down so quick? Oh, you know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna leave it right there. You just
Mm-hmm.
never know. They shut that shit down so quick. It made me think, yeah,
Yeah,
because
I was in DC. That's where I was. I was in DC, and somebody
I know you
from
was.
the beach sector recognized me. We talked for a long time.
Oh, I thought you was saying that person. I don't know who this is. I don't know who you are, sir. What can I help you with? Hello? Hello? I don't know who you are, sir. What can I help you with?
Can you hear me?
Sure, I can hear you. What's up?
You never heard of Urban Critic before?
Oh, Urban Critic. I didn't know you changed your name. Of course, Urban Critic. I know who you are. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was you, Urban Critic. Let me add you to it. Yeah, I remember you from certain things. I remember you getting on lemons to prove to them that you wasn't talent.
Yeah.
I remember you. What's up, Urban Critic?
Exactly. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for joining me. What would you like to add to this lovely conversation?
Well, first I wanted to greet everyone up here. I'm not familiar with all the names. I do know I'm familiar with Rebel Sun.
Cruiser.
Greetings to you, Rebel Sun,
Hey,
Miss
hey.
Cruiser. Miss Cruiser, I know you have done some content in the religious sector. I'm familiar with you. And
Oh
Charlie,
no,
I think you're with VS. Is that correct?
with BS?
Is
No,
that
she's
right?
talking about Charlie. Yes, Charlie is
Oh,
BS.
Charlie.
Okay. And who else is up here that I haven't mentioned?
Tracy just jumped up here. Tracy Whitehead. She got the whole name.
Okay,
Tracy.
I'm not familiar with that name, but I wanted to greet everyone on the panel. I think I'm going to go to Vegas.
Oh shit. Okay, why you going to Vegas? And now where did you come? Because we ain't
The
seen you.
avatars are going to Vegas.
We haven't seen you around in a long time. So welcome
Like,
to the Vegas crew. You notice I changed the title. Oh, I did change the title. Go ahead. Y'all like go ahead. Why
I'm
you going to Vegas?
I'm joking. I'm just
I
joining in
know.
on I'm just joining in on the fun, but I do think that this Vegas trip, if as many people as planning as many people who are discussing that they're going, I think they should actually go, even if they have to request assistance from their subscribers, because I think it would be great for the B sector, kind of like a convention someone mentioned earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
All the content creators, all the subscribers in one location, almost like a conference, like a social media conference. There may be a little bit of mayhem going on there. Oh, greetings everyone in the chat. I'm sorry, Ms. T, for not acknowledging your chat, but greeting everyone in the chat. I can't see the chat, but greetings to everyone out there. Yeah, I think making it a convention, a B sector convention, heck, call it the B sector reunion.
Oh, that's that's a good thought. I mean, with all these people gone, maybe that's what it'd be. And I would sure hate to miss that I wasn't invited. I just didn't hop on. But I think you guys, like I said, it's something different. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. I went in that it was something different. And I'm not gonna come out here and say I'm gonna go along with the program. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna make my content. I took out oversaturated because Ness corrected me. You talking about it. So I just put the backlash doing too much and let's chat, y'all. You know, it was like me being hypocritical. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who that is. Oh Lord, here's the $250 man. Oh Lord, hold on, 250. See, this is not urban critic.
That's talent, right?
Hey,
I mean,
I
at the same time,
hello,
Talent put up
T-Velocity.
Talent got two
Hello, women.
profiles.
Hello, women of the B sector.
Me and Talent
Hello.
are actually in the same hotel. We're on the very top floor.
And guys,
the executive suites.
Urban critic, I want to say
we're up there. So
y'all just over talking everything. This is crazy.
Oh no, you just jumped on and started over talking, baby.
Crazy.
You gotta wait your turn. Go ahead, Talent.
Yeah, I wanted to say hello to all of the ladies on the panel and to my guy, Urban Critic. It's good to hear your voice, man. And I know you were joking, but you should consider coming out.
I think his mic is muted, or is my sound.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you, Talent, fine.
Yeah, Urban Critic.
No. This is me. This is Urban.
Yeah. Are you okay, man? Look, listen to me. You be quiet. You be quiet. Hold on.
Urban, we can hear Talent. Hold on, baby. We can hear Talent. You're not muted. We hear you as well. Go ahead. Talent was saying something.
I can't hear.
This guy. But look, what I do want to say is, and all joking aside, Mz.Teavalocity, you probably didn't hear, but I had started off weeks ago trolling about a $250 meet and greet. It turned out that there was support because so many people who had messaged me on IG at Big Lane 2024 to indicate that they would be committed once I do set things up to visit me. Now that seemed to trigger a lot of people. And I love triggering. Hold on. I love triggering people. So when there was the support, I came out and announced publicly, I am confirming I'm going. I confirmed that on Ness and with Lemon. I will be taking Ness and Lemon out. And also, I will be setting now. Again, I don't know the format. We have a number of people who've expressed interest, but you know how that goes. A lot of people will say they're coming just to be involved in something. But I do have enough. Even though if some people drop off from the list, I'm going to do quite well. So that's fine. A lot of people have concerns about it, which I don't understand. If it's about me charging to see me. Nobody on any platform should have any. Well, you have a right to do commentary, but to say what you wouldn't do, anybody that says they wouldn't do something, that's crazy. No one's asking anyone to see me. No one's holding a blicky to your head to see me. You're operating on your own volition. Those who do will do, and those who can't because they're broke or they know that I am their intellectual superior. Then you stay behind and keep your mouth shut. Because I sold myself. I was just in Vegas. I sold what I did. I can flip on my camera and defecate on your whole lives. So don't accuse me of scamming. I'm charging for me. If you don't want to do it, then stay your miserable, lonely behinds in your downtrodden houses and apartments. You understand that. But as
Talent, I
far as
like you so much, but you so full of shit. You
no,
so full of
but
shit.
Cruiser, anybody want to put money that
Listen,
I won't be
I
in
got
Vegas
I
on the
got $5
23rd?
in change right now. That
Yeah.
I still got my $5 from my tolls and
Mhm,
change right now.
mhm.
And so I'm $5 rich, and I would pay $5 to see you. And I
But
like you. I like you
I
very
know, but
much.
what is
It's
the point?
entertaining.
What is the point of communicating that though, Cruiser? That's more
It's
what I'm
not.
trying to get into.
There is no point. The point of communicating that is in answer to what you just said. The fact that you just said that somebody who would not pay $250 to see you by choice. Now I don't have to say that. I never said that. You know, I thought it in my mind. Hell, I wouldn't pay no
But
$250 to
to
see him.
me,
Who is he? But let me finish my
Cruiser.
thought. Let me
Oh, go
finish my
ahead.
thought.
Go
But
ahead.
I said it in my mind. But hearing you say that if somebody didn't do it, it's because they don't have it. So I was just saying that I have $5 and I'm $5 rich right now in change. That's what I got on me right, just sitting right now. I don't have to go pull it out the bank or my 401k or my retirement or the equity of my house or or anything like that. And I would not pay $5. I would pay. I like Mz.Teavalocity, and I wouldn't pay.
Right.
She's one of my favorites, and I wouldn't pay to see her.
No,
Not
I get
pay
it.
to see her.
Baby,
I get it. I get it.
talent, talent. Thank you. Stand by a minute because you trolling.
Miss
I'm not
T, can I
trolling.
say something real
I'm not
quick?
trolling.
I want Miss
Miss
Hello.
Tracy
T,
to say something right quick. Go ahead, baby. Let Tracy say something. Go ahead, sweetheart. I'm eating a banana.
Miss
Sorry. Go ahead.
T, I am very safe. I've talked to Cruiser before because I ask her questions. What happened was I listen to you all every morning. Good morning to you. It's still morning out here in Vegas. Um,
Okay.
I heard you say, "Oh, I'm gonna be in Belize in a couple of weeks." I was like, "Oh, so am I."
Right.
And then when you
Oh,
said something else, I was like, "Wait a minute, we might be." And that's why I said, if we're
right.
together, I am going to be so happy. But I said, let me let her know before she freak out. That's why I said, I'll meet you in the casino if you're on
Oh,
the same thing that
okay,
I
baby.
am on. So
Yeah, we probably on the same one. Don't say it now, but you
I
can hit
know.
me on my IG, baby, and let me know, and
Yeah,
I'll
I
put.
just friend requested you on my other name, so it's
Okay.
just a one. But I have talked to Cruiser because I had to ask. I always ask Miss Cruiser
Oh,
questions. She'll verify.
Yeah,
I always asking her
Tracy's a
questions.
sweetheart. Hmm.
Yeah,
Tracy,
and
thank
so,
you so much.
huh?
Go ahead, baby. Thanks for letting me know. I look forward to meeting you if it's the
And
same
it's
person.
so funny because I watch your casino videos because like I'm in Vegas. So and so I always watch casino videos because I don't like playing the slots. I like playing the bingo, but when I do play the slots, I want to see who's hitting
Mm-hmm.
because my husband plays the slots. So when you mentioned where you was going in a couple of weeks, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Then you said something else that was a clue. I said, oh
Mm-hmm.
no, let me let her know in case I come up. If I hear your voice,
Oh, you
and I
would
walk up to you, I didn't want you freaking out, shoot me with a water gun. I'm not, and
baby.
nothing like that. Right. But yes, my husband and I and my best friend and her family, we're all going to
Okay.
be on a trip in a couple of weeks. And that's why
Well,
I said, if we're on the same one, I would
oh,
meet you, I would be glad to
that's
meet you.
cool. Make sure you do that. I hang in this casino. I appreciate you letting me know that I would meet you, sweetheart. I wouldn't have hesitation about it.
Okay.
I'm glad that you came up and verified it though, because
Yeah,
I
I'm not. I'm not one of those cuckoo for cocoa puffs. Don't worry.
baby girl. Got you. Thank you so much, and I
All right,
appreciate
I'm gonna drop
you.
back down. Thank
Hold
you.
on. Let
Have
me
a
tell
good
you
day,
this.
Miss Tracy.
Bye
Let me tell
bye.
Miss Tracy, before you drop down,
Uh
hold on.
huh.
Sweetheart. I greatly appreciate you being a subscriber and your support, sister. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. I love your show. I watch Cruise. But it's so funny is when I find some things that I have the same things in common with people. I just like, oh yeah, yeah, and then we're all around the same particular ages, and I
Oh,
just love it. So it's like, yeah. So I would
Y'all, we should
love
do a
to do
divas
it.
meet and greet, a
Yeah,
seasoned divas
a
meet and greet.
grown folk, and
Grown.
show them what you're really working with.
that would be nice. I miss what Talent said. Thank you, Tracy, baby. I just want to
Thank
thank
you.
you for reminding me to let Tracy in because I know Talent trolls a lot. But Talent was saying, Talent, I missed it. I went to get a
Yeah.
banana because I know you troll.
No, no,
So
no,
you
no.
are going.
Yeah. Hold on, Miss T Velocity.
Well, I was asking.
Yeah, some of the people know. I was just in Vegas about 2 weeks ago. Turned on my
Okay.
camera and everything on various platforms.
Okay. So
Yeah. So it's nothing for me to go to Vegas. But what I'm saying is the troll. There's no trolling. I will be there on the 23rd. And if anybody wants to bet that I won't be there, bet that there won't be people at the meet and greet. Happy to take your money. We'll be real happy to take your money. There's no trolling. And you people have to stop being upset. There's so much jealousy. I inspired Jay Wilson going on this trip.
wait,
Everybody knows.
hold up. Because you got something fucked up. Excuse my expression. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Speak freely.
It just rhymed. Who's jealous, Talent?
Anybody.
No.
No. I want to be very clear.
People.
Anybody who continues to state that I have no business charging what I charge to see me is ignorant and jealous. And anybody. So I hope that's clear. Anybody. Because you can't tell me what I'm going to charge to see me. You can only handle what you can do for you. And if you think that's so low of yourselves that you will settle for $25 registration fees to come see you, then that's your business. I'm on another level. That's all I'm saying.
I couldn't hear your voice earlier, Talent, but I just wanted to give you a reading.
Hey, Urban, I want you to come out on the 23rd, my brother. It's good to see you up here. I know you don't come out often. Come out on the 23rd. I'll waive my $250 fee for you. And there's a few other people I'm waiving the fee for. But you're my guy. I hope all is well with you and your family, my brother. But I got to drop down. I got to head to the gym.
Thank you very much.
Which a lot of people need to do. I got to head down. I got to head downstairs to my gym in my building. I'll be back later. Have a good one, Mz.Teavalocity, and the ladies and gentlemen on the panel.
No. I don't have no problem. I was gonna go to the gym that's in my basement. But go ahead.
Mz.Teavalocity.
The
high limit slots in Vegas. I go in the high limit. I normally don't, but if I do, I just play like a $5 and max out. But I decided to test my luck. I don't know if I told this story on your platform.
No.
But I went into the 20. You know, I go into the high limit and I'm playing the $25 slots and I do the max. So it's 2 credits. So I'm putting 50 in. You know, I went through $200 in like 30 minutes. Yeah, I lost all the change. You know, the little change I had in my pocket. Had to go to the ATM machine. What is the secret to playing?
There is no secret, but when you play high limits like that, you have to expect really. I mean, it depends on whether the numbers trigger, whether they saying it's computerized generated numbers that will trigger and cause you to have some type of bonus or whatever. Okay, baby. But for me, you gotta have a couple of thousands to hang in there. I've seen them lose thousands of dollars. So I don't know. You did good, but when you play certain machines,
did good. I just said I lost. I lost $200.
No. At first, to even get a payback, you didn't let me finish. But first, for that little bit of money to even get a playback, like I said, sometimes it may take you 1,000. Sometimes it could take you less to even get paid from high roller machines. They are really volatile.
Miss T, I bet your cruises is almost free since you like the
My room was, I got a suite. It was free. It was free.
Yeah, I figured that. My sister is a high. What do they call it? That you're in the something club, but she got a full suite. It wasn't even a junior suite for like $150.
Full suite for free.
And hi to you as well, Talent.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, ZX, what's going on, King ZX?
All right. I was hoping that Talent didn't leave. I had a question because, I mean, he does have a right to charge people $1,000 to meet him or $250 to meet him. But I'm just curious, like, is he going to be throwing a retirement party, or I mean, is his trolling days over? Now, some people may know who he is, right? But he's no longer going to be a troll.
I got you. Or anonymous.
Right. He will have no anonymity at all anymore. Now, some people may know who he is and
Uh-huh.
and so forth. But he must, be ready to retire because
I see what you're saying.
$250. I think there are people who would pay it just to dox
Are
him.
you shitting me? Oh, there you go. You had another angle. Oh, just to dox him. But
Yeah,
he
just
does
to
get,
just to dox him, harass him. Yeah, he would be content for the next
why
year.
would you, why would it be that no, he would be content, but it wouldn't be worth 250 to be honest with you.
No, 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 no. If he wants to
Can I
sell,
finish though? Can I finish,
yeah,
baby?
yeah, yeah, yes, ma'am.
Because you know what? Maybe it will be content for some other people. Because at the end of the day, ZX for real, and this for real. I don't give a shit how people look. I don't care what they have, what they don't have. I don't give a fuck about these people that I would even dox them. But for you, you got a good point. Because maybe somebody would dox them and then bring it to the streets, and they'll talk about it. But nothing stayed talked about for a year, ZX. Don't forget this. This shit. You talk about it for a couple of days, it's over. But go ahead, make your point, baby.
No, I think you can take a dox and you can walk it. You can walk it slow. If you
Okay.
drop it all out at one time, yeah, it's probably over in a couple of days. But you can milk it for a couple of months, it depending on how much material you have.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, you know the doxing game and not throwing any shade or being, disrespect. But we know you know the doxing game, and maybe you can walk it out. But when you get into the doxing, CX, I really don't care about no one I hear like that. I hear what you saying. He wouldn't be anonymous anymore. But I don't believe people will pay 250 for somebody's anonymity, to see that they're not,
I think he might get about 3, 4 people that'll put the money together just to get that
uh,
info. Yeah, I don't think one person. I would not pay,
I
but
wouldn't pay.
depending on how many people out there truly dislike him, I think that they would. Like, come on, give me 50. You got
Really?
75. Yeah, so they can go in there and get his info. Yeah, and then he would be retired as a troll.
Oh, I would think our people, I don't know. Yeah, I get
Could
what you're
you
saying.
imagine?
That was a
Yeah,
good
could you
point,
imagine?
though. That was a
Yeah,
good
'cause
point, yes. I never thought about it. I never
I
thought
think
about
it's all
that.
talk. I don't believe he's charging nobody 250 to meet him because it would be stupid.
Well, he had a valid point because listen, if people want to pay that type of money, we can't put value on people and what they think about themselves. Now, personally, I believe talent is trolling us. Yes, he may have been in Vegas, maybe
Yeah.
be on the fifth floor, in a suite over the top of something. In reality, when I just think a little different. I'm not gonna get up here and I've been told walk around your house, walk around your house, walk around your block. Shit, that's not people's business. I don't give a shit. I don't want people to see what I have. That's not what I'm down here for. But some people are like, so even when I go on trips and stuff, Diva will tell you, I don't want to film. Maybe some people do, but that's my one thing about me. It's my private life. I'm not afraid of anything because I could get up and flip this goddamn camera, walk through my whole house, upstairs, downstairs. Like I
Okay.
said, he said he's going to his building to a gym. I said I could go downstairs in my basement and go to my gym. You know what I mean? I'm not in
Right.
competition with no one here. The thing is, I think people get too deep into this ZX, and like want to prove to these people who they are. We're just here for entertainment, I thought.
It should be. It should be. I don't believe that he's actually going to put himself out there. Like I said, could you imagine Jay Dunn and a multitude of other people with his information, pictures? He would be stupid unless
I
he's going to retire. Unless he's going to retire. I think he's just trolling. I think it's a troll move. It doesn't make any rational sense to put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
And I
But
think the brother if he got what he said he was, what he has, and he's comfortable with it. I don't think it's that serious. That's why I thought he was playing.
Yeah.
Urban Critic left and he never said anything. I apologize, Urban Critic. I didn't see you get down. I wasn't paying attention. So I don't think he was gonna go. He was gonna do that. So I didn't
Yeah.
take it serious. But for him to come up here and basically see, and this is the problem some people have with fucking trolls and people who come over here and talk down on people. He was kind of throwing a little shade, talking down on people. But again, I don't give a shit one way or the other. I know what I have. I know, what I don't have, and I'm not here to prove anything. But that's what gets people sick. Nobody wants to pay. I'm not gonna pay $250, but I don't know. So
Yeah. I can't. I don't see anybody
yeah,
who's a troll exposing themselves for $250. It just doesn't. It's not logical. It doesn't make any sense at
Yeah.
all. I mean, it's a good troll. It sounds good. It
It
gives
actually,
you a
when he first said it, I said, is he in need of money? Is he behind on his mortgage? I started saying, because why would somebody of means sell to see themselves for $250? It doesn't make sense for somebody. I've never known of somebody of means to do that unless they're offering some type of service or doing some type of, talking about stocks and bonds and giving out some type of information. But just to say, hey, come to Vegas and see me for $250, I actually thought he was in a need.
I really,
yeah.
I believe he
Michael
was going.
Michael Jordan doesn't charge for signatures. You know what he does? He doesn't give them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, have fun,
Yeah,
and
have
that.
fun.
I, yeah, I just wanted to add that component that if he was that dumb to sell his information, because he would be doxing himself, and we would all know the truth after that point. He would have no anonymity, and like Miss Cruiser said, do you need some help, brother? You
No,
know,
I
uh,
don't think so. I
yeah.
think so.
So
I'm like, y'all. I just think the brother was trolling.
I
You
think
know,
so too.
trolling for years over here. No one really pays it much
Yeah.
attention. That's why I said I don't get too, out of pocket or upset when people say certain things. I never talk down on what people don't have. I just keep it moving because
Uh,
anything could happen to any one of us in the blink of an eye, and we can make
hey.
a lot of
That's
shit.
right.
I remember I had a house. Um, uh, okay, yeah. You hate to come down. Anyhow, I was doing okay. I had a house that was just off the golf course in a very expensive area, and I was doing real well. Had a very, very nice home, and the flood hit. The flood hit and wiped out every freaking
Mm,
thing. I almost had a nervous breakdown, y'all. Cause all I could see is the shit that my husband and I worked for so hard go down in
mm,
the flood. People walked away from their homes, nice homes and shit. Because even though you have insurance, y'all don't be fooled. Insurance don't pay you that much,
mm,
because it was a disaster and everyone was getting
mm,
paid. They was just trying to give you less.
And that
Even
mm,
happened here, Miss T, in Houston when we flooded.
baby,
I was in a house, baby, lost a lot of things. But listen, I'm working. I have savings. I had other things, so I knew that I fared a lot better than there were a lot of people in my neighborhood that were retired people, and these people had they lost. We had to
oh
get evacuated by the fire department, but it was so crazy. But so I understand what you're saying because you just look at your memories and pictures that you can't get back.
man, it was so much shit. But here's where God really spared us because the water had wiped out not everyone's, wiped out a lot of houses on our areas. And y'all, this is no bullshit. The water couldn't have been maybe, I'm trying to see in inches and stuff, maybe it's hard to kind of measure when I'm trying to give y'all an idea. It couldn't have been no more than maybe 30 inches away from to destroy my first floor. That's how close the water was. It never destroyed the first floor, but it wiped out everything in my basement. And I had a living room, bedroom and everything down in there. It wiped it all out. But it was so close to our first floor, wiping out the first floor. It didn't. But at that time, it had wiped out homes. People just walked away from their homes, baby. Just walked away. That shit was so devastating. So from that point on, in my adult life, for what I knew, I never talk about what I have or what people don't have, anybody's misfortune, because that happened in a twinkle. What do they call a twinkling of an eye? Shit can happen to us, whether we save for it, whether we got insurance. It just was devastating to so many people to lose their homes and their minds. And one thing about some Caucasian people, and I'm not talking about all, when they lose shit, they lose their mind.
Yes.
That's the difference between Black folks. We so used to struggling, a lot of us so used to knowing the struggle that when we do build something, if we lose it, we don't lose our mind. But I'm telling y'all, I was mentally breaking down because of that. So I don't tell, I don't showboat. I don't say shit, because everything I have, I've earned. Anything I've
That's what I'm
lost,
talking about.
earned it and
That's
lost
right.
And you know what, Mz.Teavalocity? You know, I actually did a video on 2.0, my monetized channel, because I get tired of some of the trolls occasionally. They're like, "Oh, you're water," or "You live with your mother," and I'm like, "You don't truly know who I am." But the people in the black sector, when I first came on board, they know who I am. They know how many. I don't get up here and brag about how
Yeah.
many houses I own. I don't brag about the value. I mean, I'm blessed, but it's only through hard work. It's only through hard work. I haven't worked for anybody in 17 years. I work for myself. I own my own company. I contracted with the city of Philadelphia. I've
But you
held
don't have to
contracts.
prove. You don't have to
No,
prove.
they dox me. They dox me. And it's not me that brought all of this out. They doxed me and found my contracts, found my properties, tried to
Yeah.
have me lose them, brought up my taxes, all of that. I was like, okay, if you own a house, you owe taxes every year if you own property. Now to you,
Mm-hmm.
that might be a big deal, but if you're a homeowner, yeah, I owe taxes every year. Sure do. That's a part of
Yeah.
being a homeowner.
Homeowner.
But
Right.
yeah, that's a part of it. But being braggadocious, it's one thing I see is that's one way of cutting your blessings because you can
Yep.
be humble,
Yep.
you
And you
know.
just need to be humble. And even, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with that. And I think from observations, you guys, and this just me saying this, a lot of people don't have enough humiliation. That's the right word. Because sometimes that humble and they don't. They take this shit for granted. They take their
Yeah.
subs and stuff for granted. They treat them any kind of way.
Yeah.
Talk about,
Mhm.
Humility is a big thing.
That's
huh?
It's
right.
a very big thing. You know what I say, Miss
Humility.
Tree Velocity, as I get ready to leave, and this is a blessing. I have lost more than some people will ever have. You dig what I'm saying? So
Yep.
yeah, that's being humble. Real talk. Thank you for your time. I
You,
appreciate the
thank
conversation.
you. I appreciate you, ZX, and for your input, baby. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. You have a
Cruiser,
great day.
Cruiser, what happened? But he said something very important too that some people don't know. And we talk about people getting so big headed over here, like they have so much and they talk to people any kind of way. You have to remain humble, you guys. Anything
Hmm.
that we have is certainly a blessing. Just for us to be up here now and to wake up in my air conditioned home, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. So we do have to remain humble. Well, we do know, Rebel. I appreciate you, Rebel. Rebel, let me ask you something. Whatever happened to CCN I don't see
Oh,
him.
nothing. He still comes on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He still come on. I was a member. I mean, not a member, but I was subscribed to him, and I don't see him anymore. But okay, him and Nate. I used to watch him, but I know why he stopped coming over here at one point. So, and I'll just leave it like that. But I think I know why he stopped coming over. But I've always been over there. I support him and Nate. And I remember when you say you met up with them. But yeah, Rebel, I do remember your stories too. I remember your stories, and I think you do just like to go and meet people and have fun. And I truly hope, and I know you will, Rebel. I truly hope these people go to have fun and no real shit happens. But like I said, you guys, I got word that a lot of this is a big play. It's not even what we think and the time that we think, but I didn't know how to really, I believe what the person is saying because they have sent me some things that I found out to be true, but I just don't want to say. It's for them to say. But we just need to enjoy the content, do the commentary. Yeah, Rebel Son is a sweetheart. And
Oh,
just keep,
thank you.
huh?
No, I was just saying I agree with you as well. I was thinking that person that go with some positive energy. Go to have a good time.
Yeah,
Don't go with the intentions on making someone else's their
yeah,
meeting with others. Don't go there with that F stuff and you're going just to misery loves company a lot of times.
right.
And people go down there just so they can have some strife to incite. Some
Yeah,
people are chaos demons. That's what they are.
yeah. Oh, baby. Shit, I know a couple of them on here and they just won't go away. Demons don't sleep, though.
Oh,
Demons can't
okay.
sleep.
And they
And they
wake up
don't
with
go
hell
away.
in them every day. Why are you pissed off every day when you come on? You're
Yes,
always mad?
every day.
Go get
Yeah.
laid or
You
something.
know that's
Excuse
gotta
me for
be.
my French.
Sorry.
I'm finished. I was
You know that's got to be draining to do that all the time. That's got to be draining on yourself and other. It's draining on others, but it's got to be draining for yourself too.
very just
Well, maybe
draining. It's cancer. This is some people are just cancerous.
right. Some people are just truly unhappy. Go ahead, Urban Critics. Thanks for joining me, baby. I realized you had dropped off and I didn't really hear what your full thought or what you want to talk about. What's up, Urban Critic?
My apologies, Miss T. I'm at a high altitude, so the signal may drop in and out.
Oh, you one
But
of those higher
that
ups?
wasn't intentional. I wouldn't leave without saying goodbye. I want to thank you for allowing me to grace your panel and your wonderful chat. You're one of the few people that I think provides excellent commentary in this niche.
What?
And so I wouldn't mind popping in from time to time just to chat with you guys.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely. We could talk about some other things, Urban Critic, because I remember you from Sir King's, and I think you may be really you may be an informational person we could talk other than beef sect and stuff like that. You know?
exactly right. And
Yeah.
I think you're well rounded when it comes to that. So I do think it would be a good idea though for the beef sector to do an annual
Oh,
conference, some kind of
smart.
annual get together. Kind of like how reality shows do a reunion.
Yeah.
I think it would be an excellent idea, and I think it would help the sector grow. I'd like to see content creators on the stage and subscribers in the crowd.
Uh-huh.
If you take a look at some of the people who've left the beef sector region and grown beyond, like
Mm-hmm.
Tasha K. Tasha K does live shows. She's making a very
Mm-hmm.
good living doing that on the side.
Yeah, she
The
live now. She tour. You right. She
that,
took a comedy show on the road.
right, she's touring. The reason why she's doing that is there's no better test of your attraction to an audience than a live audience. So a lot of times,
Exactly.
if you notice, after T.S. Madison went on the road, she got picked up by a major network. So it's
Yep,
the
and
test.
she ain't never been back over here. I mean, well, yep, that's true. Maddie outgrew
Yeah,
it. There's a
going
lot
on
of
the road,
people.
going out on the road doing a live show is the best litmus test to see what your genuine attraction is to a crowd. Your
Right.
selling ability, what ability you have to sell to a large crowd. So I think there's something that should be considered. I think the beef sector can grow if you guys think beyond the beef sector. You know,
Right.
But you know what? It's like a mental trap for some. And I know Sassy is going live, y'all. When we can get out here, well, you could go over there and support each one. I'm going to both of them to see what they do. But I think because people are trapped in the mindset that this is the beef sector, that they really have limited themselves. You know, sometimes I think about myself, and I'm just gonna say myself, and I'm thinking, damn, you kind of limit yourself because the only way you could survive here if you don't get a niche that goes beyond, and you don't navigate beyond here, and you don't network beyond the beef sector, is the beef sector. And unfortunately, the beef sector is a state of mind, and people are proud to have that state of mind. But the state of mind is a destruction for us because it's always tearing each other down, talking back. It's never like building each other up. So as long as they in that state of mind, it'll be hard for us to go abroad, you know?
You become stagnant.
Yeah,
So
I
very
agree.
stagnant. So am I.
I agree. But I want to give you a little bit of Hollywood history that correlates with the beef sector. So there is a private fraternity of celebrity comedians. It's called the New York Friars Club. This goes all the way back. It's very old. It goes back to 1904. Don Rickles, Flip Wilson, Johnny Carson, Eddie Murphy. And this was a roast-a-thon. You may have seen.
I remember that.
May have seen old YouTube videos of Red Fox roasting Frank Sinatra.
I remember that.
They were all part of this private fraternity. But the roasting that they did was brutal. It was 10 times worse than it was the beef sector before the beef sector, and it still is to this day. But they would get on stage and they would give me an example, like Red Fox would roast the crap out of Frank Sinatra. He'd talk about his family, call his kids, offensive names, talk about property they recently bought, anything that comes up in the celebrity magazines. But these roasts were very brutal. And, there's a correlation there to the beef sector, but it was entertainment. And another thing that's very closely correlated to the beef sector is Nick Cannon's show, Wild 'N Out. It's another roasting show. So if you have some fun with it, it's the negative things as far as digging into people's background, putting their family, attacking their family, things like that. If you can get to a space where you can get to a space where you can grow above those things, and then I think the beef sector can grow. And I think that's the major thing that's holding it back. I have seen this new show. Someone sent me a link to the Code show. What's the Code Fam?
I watched the morning show.
The morning show, right? Yeah, I've seen that show, and I see there that they're breaking the beef sector mold. Baby, yeah,
people talk about them bad if they want to, but that mix right there in the morning, nah, they good. Right. I'm sorry.
They're accumulating a crowd. They're accumulating a younger crowd that's not so focused on beefing, but more on entertaining content. So there's definitely room for growth. I don't want to tie up your panel anymore, Ms. T. It was a pleasure dropping in on you, and to the other panelists and to the chat. Nice seeing you guys. Nice chatting with everyone. And I'll pop in on you again, Ms. T. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I appreciate your support. See you later. Have a nice, blessed Saturday, and stay hydrated.
Amen. Have a blessed day to everyone. Take care.
Thank you, baby.
Well, good one, brother. Mz.Teavalocity.
Yes, Don.
I want to say, actually, so you go cruising a lot?
I go cruising not a lot. After the C-19 ordeal, COVID, I haven't been on this. This will be my first cruise. But prior to that, I would go every year to the Super Bowl cruise, Diva and I, around the Super Bowl, because that's my birthday time. But no, we plan on going again.
Okay, me and my friends went cruising a couple of weeks ago, but the police chased us away from the park because it was
I just said something was coming. when you said a couple of weeks ago, I haven't heard you talk about no real damn proof. So I said something shady
It's
is
like
happening.
it closed at
Okay.
9 o'clock. Listen, I'm
No,
finna.
I'm not Shaquem Rock. Rock. Ha.
Howdy,
Shaquem Rock.
ma'am. How you doing, ma'am?
Hey,
Listen,
that boy is.
baby, it's about 20 personalities in that little diminutive body.
And
But
here's the craziest thing, Rebel. I had a
thank you
cook.
for having me, Miss T. I'm gonna do some stuff around here and just catch up on some other things. Thank you for having me, and keep up the good work, because I love coming over here and just, shooting the breeze. And you're very informative, and also, baby, when you want to unleash, you come with it, right?
Oh, do I? Yeah, I don't. I was showing my family that little kerfuffle I had, and my children, and this gonna be sad to say, so y'all can make videos. My children was just shocked that I didn't do more. They was like, "Mom, you should have," and that. I said, I can't do that, baby. I'm just not gonna let myself get that angry. I'll take a break. But nah, my mouth could be vicious sometimes. But I think with me preventing from calling bees and hoes in different names, it's just I just can't get it out all the time,
Wait,
right?
did you hear? Did you hear Jay Wilson when he and Brian got into it? And people were shocked. Jay
No.
Wilson does curse. And so,
Yeah,
but
I
when he
heard him
came on, he was
curse.
like, B, B,
I
B,
heard
B.
him curse. Yep, I've heard him curse, and I've heard him call women bees too. But this is just what it is. And sometimes I wish I wouldn't have if I allow myself to come down here and be so soft sometime and a little, passive. Is I wish I wouldn't have never made a vow not to come down here and call women bees and stuff like that. Hold and really go dirty, because sometimes it warrants that for some of these people. Some of these people need a good ass whooping, an old fashioned ass for
Go
real.
pick your own switch.
Oh yeah. Oh, remember that? I
Oh,
remember when they said pick my switch, my ass ran. I said,
but
you
look,
think I
Miss T,
wanted that?
I would be slick. I'd go pick my great grandmother would say, go pick, you finna get a spanking. Baby, I go get a little switch, a little twig, and be hitting myself with it to see. Then, what is that? Just think about the mindset that you're picking something that's gonna be whooping your butt. So I would pick a little switch, something that's gonna break easily. Baby, you bring that, I would bring that to my grandmother. She'd be like, oh no, baby, this ain't gonna do. Do you want me to go pick it? And I run back out. I say, okay, what can I pick that's gonna hurt, but I don't want it to hurt too much? What it's like.
And them little ones was the worst ones, believe it or not. And then you had to hedge the damn things. You
But
had to
see, but
take that
also,
thing.
but that worked against her because as an adult, it made me have a slight leaning toward slight S&M. But
Oh,
I'm gonna go and go. But thank you for
you
having me.
put your ass down.
Bye.
Thank you so much, baby. Rebel, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. I have to get ready to run. I've been here for 3 hours. I got to go over and visit Sassy. Then I got to go visit Yaya. I got to see what's going on, how much money we raising for Cheffy, how much we not raising for Cheffy. This shit is crazy, y'all. And I changed my title because Ness pulled my attention to. She right. I'm talking about Vegas. I mean, maybe I just don't want to hear what they go do and just go do it. Come back with great commentary so we all can make a couple of coins, right? With that being said, I want you all to please focus on hydration. It's super hot out here. Make sure you stay hydrated. And if you have any type of illness, it's best that you stay in the cool place. If your air conditioner or something stop working, have an emergency technician come out, and that could be a long list. Wait. However, make sure you stay hydrated. Okay. Oh, so Kimberly is telling me please watch the presidential lust debate. Donald Trump versus Joe Biden win June the 27th. Kimberly, remind me again. Thank you, baby. I have to watch that debate. Thank you, Royalty. I know you came in late, but again, if you don't do anything and you out in this weather, stay hydrated. I'm about to go out in this weather myself, but I have my big, cup that I carry with ice and water, and I drink constantly to make sure we hydrate. I hydrate myself. With that being said, y'all be safe out here. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, a lot of this is just play. A lot of it is just play. And don't believe that. With that being said, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Thank you, Mr. YouTube Street Maverick Born. Hey, how are you, baby? I'll see y'all on the flip side. Gotta go. Oh, yes, please. Thank you, Kimberly. We all is going to the Sassy Show. I don't know how they do that, where they redirect people over to another place, but I would do that, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't want to be unfair because I like both women who's doing content at the same time. So I'll just visit both. With that being said, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye-bye.